Might watch it when I get home.
That's bi-directional. We want the big circle.
If I were to watch myself play
Big
D&D,
circle.
I think my wife might kill me.
There we go.
Really? You played all night?
Now we're on that directional.
Thank you.
But I wanted to let you know what I was doing.
Now we gotta test this again.
Now there's evidence, I see.
I might have to move that so I can see the map, maybe. Cal, are you super familiar with Twitch? I'm not.
I mean, I use it. I
the
don't
80 carry?
broadcast with it.
Ah, okay. I don't
If
know
you
the.
need, like,
I just want to know how to turn the broadcasting on to make sure it's saving through our channel because we are live to the channel.
I believe it's an automatic save.
Is it? I did not see. Well, I haven't actually checked.
Somebody go write it down so I'll look it up later.
I saw some drop off though.
Yeah, just bring my phone in.
Huh?
It did kind of have some drop off. Let's see. I'm at quarter one. Quarter two. Quarter three.
Swindy Fishers. Oh, we need a booming voice.
Little weak at quarter
Someone's
one.
watching us
That's all right.
just sit here and... What are they doing? Do they even know? There's your DM box.
How you gonna sign when you're up there with the miniatures?
They did a radio theater production of
Man, if
Into
I
the
was
fifth.
the DM, I'd like show up an hour early.
and so in the scene where they were
talk to
ready
me,
to
thinking.
do the battle,
Yeah.
That's me every week.
they since I was playing the character that Brian Blessed played.
I found
in
my black
Kenneth
wedding
Branagh
race
version.
marker. My daughter had
And
colored all over
because of my
herself
voice,
with it.
they had me
broken the tip.
like the microphones were here.
Obviously, she has
They had me
special
standing at the far
That's
wall
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
with my hand like that, blocking my
Make her into the
voice
female
from the
she
mic
is.
when I was giving like battle commands.
Plastic
Because if I
surgery.
didn't, I overpowered everybody else.
I was in
That's gas
Universal
detect
Studios in
magic.
California. And they
Do we have 10
the
minutes?
whole radio stuff.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And
I was hoping we had about 8
the sound
hours,
stages and
but-
stuff when they do like individual
I can do it level one
They had
spells.
they were going to do like the next
Who
stuff.
needs
and they had
spells?
King Kong one. And the guy
do
was
for
I
like,
have an
killing people.
infinite number of detect magic.
okay, so just
It's pretty much the only spell.
You're
that
practically
blast,
ritual
two
casting.
blast,
Like,
everyone.
No, I am ritual casting.
Full blast.
Steadfast.
It was just
all
like,
one word, no spaces.
Do we have 10 minutes?
A-L-L.
we got like,
We can have 10 minutes. What's up? Go for it. We're waiting on Logan anyway, so that way we don't have to win a Logan, but we get easily win.
he probably appreciates it. It's my fault. I was doing a bunch of stuff and I set the characters and stuff out, so I left those in the house.
Oh, you left the characters?
Oh, so you actually
Mine
on him
needed
too.
those.
Yeah, so,
Mine
but
needed-
see, I spent like friggin' what this last week. I made a druid spellbook, I got a paladin spellbook,
Nice.
friggin' a bard spellbook. I got
Wizards
three-
are the only ones that use
I got a
books.
wizard, a sorcerer,
None of
and a
those are
warlock
important.
spelled all their spells that they're capable of using in like
Unless you're
each
clear
one
for a
in each
wizard.
group.
No.
Wow.
And then
That's awesome.
I did a druids. Oh yeah, and I did a clerical spellbook.
Oh, and
Oh, it must be his more important spells.
What's
I
that?
guess I'd
Oh, no,
probably
it's
read
just,
up on the adventure, refresh myself, right? That's maybe.
We're at the part where the Minotaur dies.
That was the king's son, by the way, and you've invoked his
Yeah, I
wrath.
didn't mean to do that myself.
Well, next week we'll be at the part where the king is
I'm
dead.
not. I made a.
That was the devil. You killed him, but now
I'll
you
make a
gotta
special
deal
one
with
that has
the
everything I
devil.
need for my character.
Yeah, and that's my guy.
That's 2 weeks from now.
I did one for the ranger as well.
and Jonathan, I figured out the way the mechanic
You
for
gonna probably
the
sit over here?
deciding
You
on
gonna sit over here?
Whether-
You want a spot?
abilities work for the miracle personality character.
I came in. I just didn't want to move.
Every time I change personalities, the first time I try to do an action that class would be able to do, I roll, and if it's I roll a d6, If it's an odd number, it doesn't work, and it won't work until the next time I change personalities.
Why don't you just play Jason Bourne, dude?
Because I'm planning to play a character that has multiple personalities.
That's like saying, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a really awesome character without a backstory.
Yeah.
And then make it up as I go.
Wait, it's every character.
I was kind of my character.
Yeah, that's
how I
me.
make them. Like their backstory.
What's that?
When I make up character, I do the backstory and everything.
Yeah.
Where they're from.
I like being like, this guy's an old fucker. He fucks old.
So
I got pre-gen this time.
this
Or-
this is the sorcerer. This is the
Like,
warlock.
this girl's a bitch, but she's a bitch for a reason. Gotta figure that out later.
And, well,
There's a lot
like
of
with
overlap
my
in spells and stuff. But
my Deadlands character that I'm running on
an
Saturdays,
individual spell book for like just the spells.
his
that Loki
backstory
had
is
for his
that
wizard.
he kills.
So I do like an individual spell book.
That's what he's best at, and people tend to die around him too.
Would you get the,
And so whenever somebody hires him to do a job, he says,
Did you print it?
he asks them first, are you trying to find a permanent solution to a temporary problem? Because
You went to
you
the
want to hire someone
easy
else,
deal
and that's
thing?
what you, it's a temporary
The
problem.
guy had his own like special
Because you will
website where
regret
just
it
make
later.
your own spell books.
What a great
I
way to
donated a
skip
little
the
money to
story.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, roll another character, dude. You're not in this yet.
Well, no, it's just for people that come to hire me.
It's a lot smaller than this.
I mean, he'll have reasons to go along with
So I figure like
whatever the
for-
adventure is.
with like regular characters, like you have.
The other players may not want him around.
So I think
Sounds like
just where I'm
be a
DMing that,
problem.
whenever you get a treasure chest, I would just
Well,
have like. your
The thing
found
is
scroll,
one
fixed
of
scroll,
his
and then you can
major
add that to the
hindrance
wizard's spell, whatever.
gives him an extra 1+1 damage on any damage roll. But if he rolls a 1 on any
Have a map.
attack,
The map
he
that's
hits
like this
someone.
big.
He
I
accidentally
was
shoots or
DMing and
hits
I
somebody
gave it
with
to
a
them
friend.
as like a actual
Good
item.
job.
But I made this map that is the right color and it's got burned edges and everything.
I was finally able to get the map of my world with the exit. Just it literally took me
Why
forever
don't you just 3D draw it?
because I don't know how to do it. I would like somebody to take and computerize it.
It's
and
all
turn it
gonna
into
take
colors and all that
hours,
stuff.
man.
Yes, here, sorry.
Somebody was
Okay,
talking
so
the other
my
day
my
in the
skill
library
my
about
skill with
the
computers is like nil.
Crayola
You
English
get like an
novel
easy high
boxes.
system.
I could log in.
I
And
think that's
say,
because it didn't.
I know
originally
that what
target
you're talking about is
devices,
probably
supposed to
easy
be
where you're
useful.
thinking, but
That's
where
what
I'm
the
at, I'm just-
like
I
the
have
pop
no idea.
culture reason was. I never heard a legit reason. Like I don't remember it being in the box, or and
You
it
know,
might have been. I
I
just
can
missed
take
it.
pictures of
It was
Mars.
one of the things that just became the assumed
know
reason.
things
I
about
always
their
wish that I had a list of questions in my head that I would have asked some of the original TSR people.
I
If I
can
ever
take a
meet
compass
someone.
and a map.
And that's
All you
one of
need
them.
to
Like,
know is-
did anyone really have a purpose for the crayon?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So maybe one day. There's still a
But
couple
if
of
you
them
look,
alive.
like
So.
if you take a picture
Yeah, straight down.
straight down,
Like the light
I'm actually in the back
Yeah.
and flip through. I
Our
want to see
minds
something in the adventure real quick.
interpret the downward shadow as a peak.
I used to have the red box set all the way up to expert God.
Even though the sun comes
I
from the
never
opposite
played
Unfortunately, I got
direction.
the boxes,
Exactly.
but all the books were stolen. That's my
Yeah,
comics.
humans aren't made from above.
Yeah,
No, we Polymorph.
they wanted to confuse you.
Polymorphs. We both have polymorph spells.
Yes, I just read. I've got a
It
couple.
actually got over funny about it.
I've got a couple of friends that own
I
a
was
mixed
letting in
martial
this
arts
at a
gym in
VA
Russellville,
appointment, and freaking
and they're out in
traffic
Nevada.
coming back.
In
When Rock was
Nevada.
raining a little bit, so
They're at some kind of
Today.
up
Brazilian
there it's not raining.
Jiu-Jitsu
It was
seminar,
right
and
after lunch.
they're a husband and wife. The husband
Monday.
was
I got
a
a
demo partner for Wicks and Gracie of the Gracie family,
Well, this is not.
and it was interrupted to be so he could be
I
awarded
showed
a
up
red
3
belt.
minutes early, and
Red belt in
it's after I
Brazilian
got there.
Jiu-Jitsu.
So, everyone complains about the VA system, but I have not had a problem.
It's
Like a few times I've had to wait like 30 minutes, but I got there 30 minutes early.
No,
so
it wasn't a
I-
curved staircase. I was wrong on that. It's my bad.
We just in the heat of battle,
You're
we
slowing it.
thought it was a curved staircase.
There has to be, otherwise.
That's the problem.
I mean,
In the heat of battle, we thought it was
Because they're
coming.
playing a lot like that.
Don't know that.
But
All right, we ready to get started?
Eclectic at best.
Yes? No? Maybe? Yes?
I've just been thinking all week of how I can kill someone with a box.
With a box.
And it's hard. It really is.
What's your alignment, man?
Yeah, I'm neutral.
that's the only true alignment.
It seems like 3/4 of the party is chaotic neutral.
It's okay. I'll
It's the
be
reason
evil
half of
soon.
everyone is dead.
I'm not
You
evil.
can get away with a lot more that
good.
way. I understand the concept.
Yeah, he's.
You're less likely to
I
get
didn't
punished
write
by
it in
the
line
people
with him,
doing
so of
stuff.
course that means it's chaotic.
Okay.
I'm neutral mode. I'm so good.
I'm.
You got a little upper
I do evil, but I give away too.
I'd probably do my box in my car.
But I am drawing up the paladin that I want to play. Hopefully.
Cool.
I'll
Is
be
that
getting
an
you.
alpha there?
I have some. I have more miniatures in my car.
His
What's
name
that?
is
It's okay.
Special T.
One of those.
That's why I bring it.
It takes me a while to get comfortable.
You remember which one it
with
is?
So the way I want to play my paladin,
Elf.
it's not
Elf. Elf.
Oh my gosh. I
Elf.
thought
Since I
those were
played my
all.
paladin,
No.
my
I think that's
my whole
her.
demeanor changes.
This, which one?
That one.
This one?
I use
Far
my-
right.
That one.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Liza. I know that's Gary. That's Sam.
No,
No, who is that? Who's this?
this is the dwarf.
That's Urky.
That's Erky?
I was the ranger guy.
Who's this?
I got mine now. No, that was me. That's mine.
Blake. Oh, you got your. Okay, so you got another
He got a
one.
new. He got a new
All right.
name.
I think one of these. I think this was Logan, right?
That was actually pretty cool how you did soda. Is that
right?
When you threw it.
Can I be the pretty girl?
Don't miss
You can,
that.
Kyler. You can be whatever you want tonight, baby.
I'm over there in that pile of
That's what
monsters.
D&D's all
Are you?
about, man.
Help me out.
Got a punching gauntlet and a hammer.
Yeah.
That one.
I hope
Okay.
it doesn't pick up on that.
All right.
Because then it's going to be like.
I think this is Blake.
Stack.
Who is that? This is someone.
I don't know. That was me old time, yeah.
Oh well.
When I was playing the
I'm only
Ranger.
tracking like 9 people here. Help me out. Who's
No
this?
excuses.
I think I'm that guy.
All right. So there's
We
James.
need to get that volume turned
Logan.
down because if that picks up that,
I'm
it's
playing
going to
the
start
Ghost Rider.
stacking itself. No.
No,
Volume
no,
on
no,
that.
no. The volume on the.
He's got the TV.
ourselves.
Nick. Hey Nick. Can you turn the volume down on the speaker a little bit? It's gonna probably loop it back. All right, so Logan, James, there's Liza, Gary. Where's your?
Yeah,
You got
but
your
it
miniature?
starts
Over
off
there at the
really
Ghost
low.
Rider one.
The
Even if it picks up a little,
Right.
it'll still
Blake.
stack. And then next
Who are
thing
you
know,
seeing?
it's
Which one
just-
miniature is
I'm the
yours?
I'm the
More
halfling.
simple to figure out.
Halfling. Well, there's this one.
Where's the armor?
This one.
Where's the sword?
No, the middle.
Oh wait, there he is.
So there's Sam.
Yeah.
There's Nick. Kyler, you're the only person we're missing.
No, I'm right there, dude. I got the sword.
Right there in the middle.
He's a tall
To the middle.
dude.
No, all the way to the middle.
And not the pretty girl.
Oh,
I
yeah,
decided
sword,
against that.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay, good. Now we're golden. We are golden. Okay. So let's theater the mind this at the start because we're not in combat. When we go into combat, we can start going into
You said we were
miniature.
out of combat.
I did. I'm the DM, damn it.
Wait a second. There are 3 potentially hostile.
This one dies today.
So
Just a
we'll
warning.
use theater the mind
Some
in
damage.
What about the
combat.
lady?
What?
The
The
lady.
lady that speaks gibberish?
What about the lizard
She
man?
don't speak
Is he
gibberish
just
anymore.
like, it's okay that you killed everybody. I'm
Let
good.
him get out of this.
Don't worry.
I used to do the same thing with my guys.
Okay. So we'll theater the mind it until we get combat. I will try to keep up with the map. And we're going to do that for the folks at home. That sounds really weird to say. We're streaming live on Twitch tonight.
Let's
so
be honest, it's so we can watch it later.
we probably have all of like one grandmother somewhere who randomly clicked our channel. And
I'm texting my mom.
there we go. Now, for the lady, I'll use this miniature here. Who remembers her name?
Princess Exposition.
We never learned her name
Yes. Good, Sam. That's right.
because until the dark cleric died, we didn't know what her name was. We couldn't understand her.
So let's start off with what happened at the end of the game, like very, very end of the game session right after combat last week. That'd be a good way to get started.
We killed the good guys.
He was about to kill Princess Exposition.
What's that?
He was about to kill Princess Exposition with his
Not on
passive spell.
purpose. She was just there.
Wait, I'm confused. Is her name really Princess Expedition?
No.
Or is that what you guys just named
It's what we
We don't
called
know what her
her.
name is.
Liza, would you like for us to recap last week's session without you?
I already
believe
recapped
Sam
it.
did while boys were talking.
They haven't asked her
So-
anything. She said something in
Lots of
last
fighting.
week's session.
At last, the curse has been broken.
Let's
Yes.
see. We had the frozen wall with you
Am
last.
I
right?
with the party or okay?
And the miniatures just arrange how you guys are seated at the table. That way we can keep track of who's who.
No, you burst suddenly out of someone's pocket like a newborn hatchling.
So at last the curse is broken.
Yeah.
What was there?
And that's about all she said. And it was
We
like,
asked-
Said
now
my
I-
name is, and that's where we'll end this week.
She was like, now I can tell you everything. And I'm like,
Thank you. That's
exposition.
exactly what it is. So we'll start there. You guys want to start with the conversation with her?
Oh, what's your name?
My name is of little importance. It's lost in the sands of time, for I see that you are far, far, far away from where I am from. Are you from Thracia by chance?
That's
I doubt
a
the answer
long
is yes.
name
No.
Do you know where you are?
of little importance. All of
The caverns
We're
of
in
Thracia.
holy
Is King Agamemnon still alive?
oil.
No.
He is?
We might have killed
Did we
him.
kill him?
No.
We're not sure.
Who's King Agamemnon?
Agamemnon.
Didn't he
I mean,
steal
Agamemnon.
Helena?
Agamemnos.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear what you said.
I
All
said,
these
didn't he
names
steal
sound
Helena? Oh no, wait, he married Helena, and what's his face? Troy.
Agamemnon. They
Helen
could have
of
changed the
Troy.
last few letters
Helen.
of this
Yeah.
king to. I guess there was a copyright on the name or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
those,
30, 40 years ago.
those ancient Greeks are really bad about
That 3,000-year-old copyright, I tell you what.
Stingy.
And
Can't
Mickey
copyright
Mouse
a name.
She says that she must be the last
can.
person
Yeah,
alive
you can.
based upon
Just
your
ask
reactions and your lack of knowledge of where you are, who the king is, and what is happening in the caverns. She says, for now, we need to follow the dog creatures that left out of the room.
What? Why do we need to follow them?
They're part of the Beastman uprising, and we have to stop them before they take over the caverns again.
Well, there's still a lizardman here.
The lizardmen live?
Yeah,
Yes, there
he's
were
still
two
alive.
They
living
were still
lizard
alive.
Who's their leader?
They were kicking butt.
Yeah, I killed most of them. But
You killed the lizardmen?
Yeah, we killed a couple.
I killed most of them.
Let's
There
not
are
admit
two
to that.
lizard
She might
men
be allies
alive
with
in the
us.
room with us right now.
Just by existing in the same room with them, I kind of killed most of them.
So, are these two part of the Beastmen uprising?
The lizardmen?
Yes.
I don't recognize them.
I hold
look
my
at them.
sword up to this
Do
wounded
any of
one's
you
neck,
speak
and I'm
lizard
like,
folk
why should he
language?
live?
They talk to me in common.
Well, that was just the one.
And you killed.
Are you part of the...
Are you asking the lizard
Yes.
folk? They look at you with completely unintelligible eyes. Like they're like, I have, they have no idea what you're saying.
Has anyone got one of those handy-dandy translator spells?
Let's talk about your friend back there at the fire.
I know when I level up.
Who was he, and why were you trying to protect his corpse?
His name was Epicast.
We'll tell us his name, but not yours.
I'm just gonna call her Ollie.
My name is Danaeus.
Oh, okay.
Aeneas.
If that makes that much of a difference, I'll
Like
tell you my name.
Daenerys. I like that.
207.
Thank you.
So what were the two of you doing when you...
Got frozen.
Well, obviously they were.
Really don't know where you are and what's happening. You're completely ignorant of the whole.
It's where we
We're
operate.
ignorant, but we're winning.
There was a war, and from the looks of it, the war's still going on for the possession of the caverns of Thracia between the beastmen and the humans under the rule of King Agamemnon. If the beastmen take over the caverns, there are things in the caverns that would give them powers that we would never be able to defeat them, and they would bring an army here that would destroy all humans. That's the Minotaur King's goal.
An army, you say?
Alright, well, let's go
Then
kill
why
him.
did we kill the humans?
Why are we standing around talking about it?
You're asking me that question?
Yes, I am.
I don't know why you killed the human.
Why was the curse
The
broken
first
when the
thing you
humans
did when you
died?
got there was run straight towards the cleric. Why was that?
Those were the clerics of Thanatos, the death god. He's an evil, unforgiving god. He cares only for himself, and his sole purpose to enter into this war was to gather souls for his god.
Okay, so who do you support for rule of the Caverns of Thirst here?
I'm loyal to King Agamemnon.
Are we loyal to King Agamemnon, guys?
We didn't know who that was.
The Death Cult is a third faction that's appeared to reap the souls of the dead. They don't care who dies. Good, evil.
They want to
Okay,
kill
so I'm
everybody.
correct, they died.
So they're on
No.
our side.
So
They
how
don't.
No,
they're
on
on
you guys'
Thanatos'
side.
side. They're on Thanatos' side.
Yeah.
No one else is.
But if we're winning, they're on our side.
Winning doesn't matter to them.
Only
Life
death.
and death.
Yeah. Death is all.
So how
They've
is the-
stationed many guardians around the caverns that sole purpose is to gather souls for Thanatos.
Oh, we killed those.
We killed
Kill
two.
the guardians? Which ones?
The spider.
Yeah,
First
the
thing
spider.
There
is
was
the
a spider
spider.
lady, and then there was a giant octopus.
So you
That
killed the
was
second and the
delicious.
third. Did you not kill the first?
Where's the first?
It doesn't matter.
We're stuck in the
Well,
back.
no, you know about this. Come on, tell us who the first one
It's
is.
not important.
I wanna-
Why are you focusing on the unimportant things?
We don't know what is important.
It's his way.
No, and I'm trying to tell you, but you're not listening.
Okay, guys, so do we want to kill the Beastman or do we want to kill King Agamemnon?
We could kill her. I
No.
mean, she's pretty weak.
Let's follow the
But I
beast.
hate Knowles.
Man, I got
Like, she's cramping her
Crazy hit
style,
points.
telling us to, like, do stuff. Like, fate of the world, blah, blah, blah.
Did you ever think she might be
I
right?
mean, we didn't
You
even
can't
know.
tell it's Kyler's last session here, can you?
We didn't even know this place existed before we came down here. So
I mean,
who cares who wins, really?
Yeah.
All right, in a larger group
we
like
could
this,
collapse
I
them.
like to kind of help you guys out because it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Because there's people who don't interact, and there are people who have strong opinions and weak opinions. So here's a question I want to ask: as a group of adventurers or a party, what do you want?
What was our
Well,
mission when we first started?
Ultimately, out of here.
The mission was accomplished at the end of the Sunless Citadel, but then that opened the caverns down to where you are now. And
What?
they just went down to see what's there.
We're trying to get out with as much loot as we can.
What mechanism is this Minotaur King using to control the Beastmen?
Brute force.
Oh, that's all.
No, I don't suspect that's his only means. That's all I'm aware of.
Okay, so real question: who would have more loot, the Beastman or King Agamemnon?
The king.
I mean, this
Let's
is
go
like
after the Beastmen,
Minotaur
they're more-
King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will
and
go
all he
after
has
the
is
beastmen
brute
because
force.
I really kind of don't want the death cult to take over, and I really kind of don't.
This
don't
entire
want the
room,
beast to take over.
I mean, you see 5 feet away where there's some exploded gnolls? Those guys were brute force.
She walks up to the staircase and
room
looks at
was
the corpse of the human who was killed in the battle. Looks down upon him, and she says, "This is what the beastmen do to all humans."
Oh, okay.
Let's go kill the beast.
She opens his mouth, and he has no tongue.
Oh, I have an unimportant justification. All right.
Yeah.
Blind fervor. There.
Most likely, this human was captured, maybe as a child, maybe as an adult, but he was indoctrinated into the beastman's cult by the removal of the tongue, because the Minotaur King thinks that humans are not worthy of speaking.
Sometimes I tend to agree.
She looks at you and she says, "He would treat you worse than a human because you're neither. You're neither beast nor human. You're a half-breed."
Probably what I deserve.
Let's go commit regicide.
Well, we should kill these gnolls.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to like a confessional there for a second. This is why I'm a bad half-orc.
Yeah, they can't get far.
I was a slave, okay, guys? I know what it's like to...
So she looks at all of you and she says, we need to go. The group of gnolls that went upstairs, there's a significant leader in that group that needs to be taken care of.
Oh, that's cool.
If he gets word back to the Beastman that there's a group of humans here, they'll come after you with more force than any of us can handle.
Wait a second.
Will they
We're
come in
working
this
with
room?
the Beastmen.
You're working with the Beastman or the Lizardman?
The Lizardmen.
There's a difference.
But the lizard men are working with the
lizard
Minotaur
men are
King.
loyal to King Agamemnon.
Who
The
are
beast
the
men are
gnolls?
not. Those are part of the beast men. They're part of the Minotaur King. The lizard men were loyal to the Minotaur King, but this place has significance to them, both religiously and historically. And King Agamemnon promised them a portion of the caverns if they would pledge their loyalty to him, and they did.
Okay.
How long have you been asleep?
You haven't noticed that those two lizard men have not left?
Oh, they're cool.
They're just waiting to kill us when our backs are turned.
Can't say they aren't.
I'm just assuming that they
I can take
recognize
it.
power.
Let's go kill the nodes.
Deal.
I'm down.
I hate
I noticed.
gnolls.
I motioned to Laserman and I head
And-
upstairs.
I am like only 5 for 8, so yeah, deal.
All right, so the hallway that I drew at the end of the... Sorry, last week I drew this curve. That's my bad. It should have been straight.
Hey,
Yeah, screw it up.
In the heat,
that hallway can be just as curvy or straight as it wants.
I'm going to draw this as stairs, but I do want to state that... Sorry, microphone. This is not a normal hallway, like a regular staircase. I'm drawing it more stairs so you know there's an incline. And it's kind of a rocky... It's like walking up the side of a hill made of rock. That makes sense? So it's not carved, nice flat stairs, but there's little nooks and crannies and whatnot. So she starts to walk up and she's going to lead the party up the staircase.
You shouldn't go first. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
no.
go in front of you.
So you're going first?
Yeah.
All right. So as you walk up the hallway, it's around 20 foot. So you see the incline's going to stop. The walls here are also frozen, like the room that you've just been in. But as you go up the staircase, I'm going to call it a staircase, even though it's not. It's more like an incline. As you go up the staircase, the snow, ice on the walls gets thinner and thinner, and at the very top of the incline, there's no snow or ice. Covering the walls, and it's more visible towards the end as opposed to the beginning by the room where you guys are starting out. There's very archaic, almost crude wall paintings. As you're walking up the staircase, Linnea stops and she says, "Look, the paintings here, these were written, carved, painted by King Agamemnon and his most treasure artisans. This is telling the story of the beginning of his takeover of the caverns. And as you walk up the incline, you see there's a story of a person, probably the king. There's a significant person who appears more than once in the little murals, who shows up at a very just like rough place, and you can see he's having other people carve out parts of the cavern, and then at the end of the story, he's created like almost like little buildings or something. So this is just showing what he's done to create this place."
How old is this dude?
More like a man.
Are you asking her? She has no idea what time or year it is now.
Is she a human?
Yes.
How long has she been in the service?
She's been in his service most of her adult life, but she looks around and kind of looks over all of your gear. Her gear, if you remember her gear at all? Do you want to remember
it
her
was
gear?
very form-fitting armor.
Yeah. That armor is not like your armor. I mean, she's wearing something that's very distinctly different from what you guys are. So she has like no idea how long she's out, frozen. She asked,
Yeah,
"How did you
like
find her?"
15th
Like, you know,
century,
all she knows is she woke up.
Well, we went through a wall.
You went through a wall and found me?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
were
frozen.
so we thawed you like a chicken, and you started kicking.
She asked what happened to her friend.
You know this.
He was dead when we found you.
He was alive. Her last memory has. He was gravely wounded, but he was not
He
dead.
must have died.
Oh, well,
He probably didn't survive being frozen.
She asked if there were any
he
others.
was a popsicle.
No others.
Didn't see
Were
it.
you expecting others?
What year do you remember last?
479?
What's your most
480?
recent need?
What year is it?
It's well past 1500.
Okay, so unless King Agamemnos is immortal,
I
He's probably
mean,
dead.
He was a king. I mean,
this could be like a death god, dude.
No, probably not.
Well, the lizardman should know if he's still alive.
yeah.
So are there
do
any
the
signs
lizardmen
of
know?
the,
Oh, we can't communicate with them.
the gnolls
He
yet?
can't.
I mean,
Can he?
if,
Like
No.
knoll fur, or, you know,
Oh,
anything
wait,
you might have
I
left on the
maybe.
ground, knoll droppings. No.
Can
Yeah.
she communicate with the lizardman?
What's that?
Can she communicate with the lizardman?
And the lizardmen, they're going to tag along behind you. Folks, they're like puppies are following you around.
it's like I just almost killed them, but all right.
They'll stay away from you.
Like that 1.5.
Oh no, they'll get closer to me. They love me. They have Stockholm syndrome.
All right, so you guys go up the incline, I guess?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so let me draw the rest of the room. There you are. If I could reach that far.
Before I go, there was an axe last time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the gnolls have a giant sword. So before we start comparing weapons,
I would like to inspect that axe.
okay. It's made out of stone and useless.
I have one of those.
Nah,
Treasure they might be carrying.
making a joke. Yes, you always found useless stone axes.
I'm sorry to go in my head about this axe.
Not leaving anything behind. It could be
Well, he's
useful
probably
later.
left the
Stone
stone
axe.
axe behind.
Yeah, I know.
No,
It
he's
came
got
from
it.
a
He's carrying
order
it with
by
him.
TV channel in the middle of the night.
Surprising considering how much gold he had leaving
Written
behind.
on the blade is
Magic
not
bomb.
for decorative purposes only.
I'm gonna throw it.
Do you suffer from genital itching? Then this stone axe is for you.
You said you weren't gonna tell anybody.
That wasn't funny till we got a pig in the room.
Well, technically I'm not. What happened to the D&D game stays in the
Stays in the
D&D.
Except for
You
now.
know,
The
the
seven
rest of the
lives
world is
for-
streaming.
Yeah. Stays with
So-
us and basically everyone in
But
the
I think we overestimate our level of interest.
My mom's not even responding.
Great.
She'll get your text tomorrow and watch it then.
Go ahead and arrange your miniatures in the room that I just drew. Yeah, so I'll draw this one thing out, but then I do want you guys to put your miniatures in this room.
So that axe.
Just
Okay.
That axe, though. Hey, girl, that axe.
all right. That's a
Best
doorway that's closed. I'm just drawing that. It doesn't mean it's actually open. That signifies there's a door. So that's the
Her
old
face
school.
is hell,
Okay.
but her axe is fire.
So everyone go ahead and put your miniatures.
Okay, we this isn't working. We need one person to move all the miniatures.
That's why I was like,
And now that I've suggested that, I can't be the person who does it.
I think you need to move all the miniatures. Mine's back there in that back corner with the axe.
Where does what's her face the
Is this-
name
With
go?
the axe, that's mine.
That's
Where do you
Karen's.
where do you?
Huh?
The one in the back corner is mine.
No, I was with the axe
Oh,
from
that's why you
last
moved up there?
session.
All right, who's playing the Scottish?
Me?
Okay. Oh wait,
Yeah.
The
Close to
Ghost
the back.
Rider.
the
Ghost
flaming
Rider.
skull. Far to
The
the
Ghost
back.
Rider.
Close to the back.
How about there?
Right there. Hey, I had it perfect. Here.
Sorry, man.
I've seen the Western Ghost Rider and the motorcycle Ghost Rider. Now it's the Scottish Ghost Rider.
And at this point,
Of course, and my character is in the perfect position for him to be in.
Nicholas Cage is crazy.
I can't help it.
You can see 2 minutes into the future.
I'll bring R2D2 for next time.
I didn't worry, I got that Pathfinder God on mine.
So, lying here in front of the doorway, you find a dead gnoll who was a guard. He was holding a spear and a shield. He's lying on the ground. He has been gutted, and there's a large pool of blood around him. And because he's been gutted, there's a lot of his entrails hanging
Did I
out.
do this?
Ooh,
No.
entrails.
He'd be downstairs if you did.
I feel his guts.
Are they warm?
Okay, hold on now. I haven't even got to the axe yet. Like, let me describe the room, and then we'll get to the axe, and then we'll get to what you want to do. Just bear with me here. I've got a lot of things going on.
That'll take forever.
All right, so around the top of the staircase, I didn't tell you guys this on purpose, by the way. It's fun that way. So around the top of the staircase, there's a small little area where you can see the floor. Past that, this entire room is covered with a compressed layer of what looks to be garbage.
Oh.
Just all sorts of trash and stuff that has been walked over numerous times. It smells pretty bad in here. It has a very animalistic, bestial kind of odor. This is probably something the gnolls have used based upon how crude this is. There are droppings everywhere. There are some bits of fur and whatnot. The gnoll guard who's dead, based upon the color of the blood, and you don't need to make a check for this one. Color of the blood is telling you this gnoll guard has not been dead too long. It's still pretty wet. There's not a lot of evaporation that's happened.
Looks like somebody's beat us too.
There are a couple just scattered garbage heaps around the room, and I'm not going to put them on the map, but there's enough room to walk around the room without having to walk through them. Any other questions about the room and what's in it?
If I look up, does it look like the ceiling might compress the whole thing?
No.
Oh.
C-3PO let us out! That back corner that you didn't draw anything in.
It's a hallway.
Okay.
Is there a door?
Actually, let's go
There's
to where
a
the
door.
gun.
There's a closed door right by the Knoll
Or the hallway?
corpse. Oh no, that.
Can anybody tell which way
Can we see down?
What, Kyler? What'd you say?
Well, let's go where the guard is, because he was guarding something, obviously.
Yeah, you had a question about the axe.
Yeah, that axe.
Which axe?
The Black Knight thingy down there.
Oh, the knight had.
It's just a threshold.
I mean, you can try to attune yourself to it in a short rest and see if you can figure out what it is.
So I take it with me.
Can anybody tell which way the escaping?
I kick in
Noel's
the door.
There's no. I mean, it's like walking through a garbage dump. If you ever gone to like a landfill or something, if there were any forms of tracks here, they're not able to be distinguished. Like there's patterns of where people or things might have traveled through the room based upon the piles, because the trash outside of the piles has been really, really compressed. In the piles, it's not compressed. But that's about all. There's really no discernible, hey, this is the way they went.
Does the garbage seem
So
flammable?
I need you to tell me what about the garbage would make it flammable, and then I can maybe answer your question or maybe not.
Well, what does the garbage consist of, mostly?
Yes,
Okay.
all the above. There's paper, there's droppings, there's hair,
Burns,
there's
burns.
bits of wood, there's bits of metal, there's bits of bone, there's bits of things you don't know what they are. A lot of things you don't know what they are. You see pieces of maybe leather. How wet?
Yeah.
Varying degrees.
Varying patches of wetness. Well,
Can I
that would be
cast detect
disgusting.
magic?
What? You want to do detect? Yes, you can cast detect magic, no problem.
Yeah.
Kyler, what was your question?
Yeah, nothing. I'm not going to do anything about that.
Yes, you can cast detect magic.
I cast it.
Okay, are you doing this as a ritual or spell?
This is fine.
Okay. Nothing in the room radiates magic, other than the few magical items your party has, but there's nothing in the room itself that radiates any type of magic.
Does my axe radiate magic?
Yes.
Yes! Alright, I walk over to the dead gnoll there.
Technically, she cast it, but I'll give you that one.
So I was
I'll
asking
let
her
you
if it was
know.
radiating.
Oh, okay, I got
It
you.
does.
What'd you want to do, Gary?
I go to the hall and I listen for any sounds. Do I hear anything?
Oh,
in
okay.
the
Well,
distance?
how about I draw the hall out first? That would probably
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably like
think I read so
+1
far.
to butter cutting.
Huh?
Easier to look up that way than in the
I
book.
quit that butter!
Kyler's mad because whatever he gets is what he wants to eat.
I don't have the book for it.
This axe is better than that
Well, it's the sword coast, and they don't have it up there.
Dude, let's kick down this door. This dude died for this door.
We have to inspect.
He died for whatever's behind this door.
I get that.
Knowing what I know about Jonathan's drawings of doors, it's probably useless to try to kick in a door that's got hinges on this side.
I said I was kicking it.
You
I
said
wasn't
you were
say
gonna.
that.
You said let's kick in the door, or I'm gonna kick in the door. I'm
No, I
like,
said kick open the door.
okay.
Yeah.
What
So you're gonna listen? going to walk forward. I mean, it's a very short hallway. And standing where you are, you're going to be able to see. Do you remember caverns?
For effect.
Which is pretty
we're
obvious.
in a big
I'm not that bad at straight lines, so that's definitely a cavern.
Okay.
But that's definitely a cavern. If you remember any cavern you guys have had so far, has had phosphorescent fungi, so you're able to see a little
Okay.
bit.
16
So,
foot square
so
foot
from
door.
where I'm at, I look down and listen. Do I hear or see anything?
Okay, I just need a minute for drawing that. I'll answer your question shortly.
If I get it for like 2 psi, that door's gone.
What's that?
Stairs.
Up or down?
We don't know.
Finished drawing.
Doors make a constitution. Like doors make a dexterity saving throw. I don't think doors have
The
dexterity.
tables are offset, so
I
it's
feel like
a
it
little
knocked
harder
5 feet back. Yeah.
here. So, any of you old school players, what direction do the stairs go?
Oh,
Yeah, Sam knows what's up. Haha.
I can't help it. I like bad puns.
So Gary, standing where you are, you not only hear things, but you see things and feel things. There is a little drop in temperature. There's a slight breeze coming into the hallway.
Okay.
The air is much more humid coming from the cavern. You see the familiar phosphorescent glow of the fungi from the cavern. On the far wall of the cavern, you see a very, very large, it's a 5 foot square, so 15 foot wide staircase going up. You're standing like right across the edge of the doorway there. Would be a drop down, but it's not like a suicide cliff. It's kind of more of a slope.
Okay.
Do I
You're
hear
still
anything?
you're still next to the door, right?
So there's a door there and a dead
Okay.
knoll.
So I'm gonna wave to you to like stay next to me, and then I'm gonna, as quietly as I possibly can, open the door and look into it.
Before he does that, I want to inspect the knoll.
It's always the kiss of death right there. It's like, he's going to do something stupid, so let me get this in first.
There's a knoll there, and the door opens
That's what he's thinking.
towards over the knoll's body. I inspect. Is the knoll in the way of the door's motion?
Let's back up a little. I will tell you, Logan, that you're going to move the body.
That's what I
And
thought.
you guys are right. The doors do swing outward. So you can open the door. Like, you can try to open the door. There are handles on it. There is a visible lock. I don't know if it's open or closed. But the body is blocking the door.
So this thing died, and that hasn't been disturbed since he died. That's my conclusion.
Someone killed him, went in, shut the door.
But then his
They
body
would've had to
wouldn't be
get out
in
the
the
other
way.
way.
It was a suicide.
He failed at guarding, so he killed himself.
He
For honor's sake.
he
Samurai
disemboweled
knoll.
he disemboweled himself.
Sepulchre.
All right, I'll buy it.
He might have fell
I
after
dragged the
dying.
body out of the way.
So you pull the body back. So here's some scoot the body back. Then like, you sort of open the door? No. No? Okay.
You say no?
I said yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said no. I couldn't hear. All right, so you want to open the door. It's a double door. You want to try to open both?
Just one.
Left or right?
It's a trap.
What kind of trap is it, Nick?
It's
Okay,
always a
so
trap.
It's an existential
as you
trap.
grab the handle of the left door, you feel that there is some give in the door. This is not a firmly closing door, but it is locked.
Okay.
The lock on it, what does it look like? Is it like a padlock? Is it like a keyhole? I'll pull out my dagger. Try to pick it.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No.
So you
He does.
I do actually.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, you guys are seeing Nick try to open this lock with his dagger. What do you do? Like, hey, you are not a thief and don't have thieves' tools. Get out of the way.
I mean,
Let him sit off the trail so you can pick it later.
What are you doing? You gonna break it?
Yeah, I don't want to break my knife. You're right. Can we get over here and help me?
Who's the actual thief? I was an urchin, so I have these tools and able to use those.
Somebody was laughing.
I steal things.
That's just me.
I
Like,
smashed
I'll
things.
open the door. Move
Helmet
out of the way.
telepathy.
Move out of the way.
Helmet
I'm sorry, I
telepathy.
see you open the door.
Yep.
Do I sense anyone on the other side
27.
of the door with my helm?
27.
27.
You're able to pick the lock.
Okay. Is the door open?
No, the lock unlocks.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. It's a regular.
Oh, I'm pulled the door open.
So to answer Kyler's question, you were asking, do you hear anyone's thoughts on the other side of the doorway?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming I knew that 5 minutes ago, and it's just occurring to me
The way I've been playing, the way I play
guys.
telepathy is telepathy. This is how I envision
Yeah,
telepathy, right? If you want to concentrate and focus,
mind flayer rules. Right.
yes. Otherwise, it's just going to be like turning on a radio where everyone's thoughts in this room would immediately enter your head.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Is there light coming out at all?
We'll get to a second.
Wait,
I'll get
still
Kyler
on
before
me?
the door opens because he wanted to do that.
So I was
Yeah.
oh hey guys, am I getting any sense of? Am I just getting a sense that there's something there, or
No,
am
I
I
mean-
getting a sense of what they're thinking?
When you're using your helmet of telepathy, how are you using it? Are you just wide open all frequencies, or trying to focus to see if individual things are open?
I'm definitely satellite dishing into that sort of area and seeing what I can pick up.
Okay, I want to have fun with this thing. What I'd like for you to do is make a wisdom check.
Oh, okay. 16.
Okay. So you hear multiple thoughts from individuals on the other side of the door. There are 4 of them. I need you to pick which one. 1, 2, 3, 4 you want to focus on.
3.
Okay. What language did you speak?
Are thoughts languages?
You think in our
Common
language?
and primordial.
So this thing is going to speak in a language you don't understand. That's how they say the true test of knowing a language is if you think in it or you dream in it. So this thing is speaking a language that you don't understand. It is unmistakably the barking voice of a knoll that you had heard in the previous battle.
Oh, okay.
So your question was, does there light?
Yeah.
What?
I'm
They're
gonna
getting ready to
tell
open the door.
Hey,
You want to stop them?
guys,
Like,
there's an ambush on the other end of that door, probably.
Well,
You got you said 4? Yes.
I'm
4
envisioning
nulls.
Kyler's telepathy working while Sam is picking the lock. And when you guys are trying to open the door, that's when he's saying.
Now,
okay.
have you guys been trained in breach and clear?
I have.
Not a
Real
real
life
thing.
Has your character been trained? Is it on your character sheet?
Yes.
Well,
Do you
It
have
can
breach
be.
and clear? Do you have SWAT
I can-
training?
Well, I can
I can-
figure if I can do it, my character.
we can have fighters ready to go through the door as soon as I
Yeah, I'm
open
gonna
it.
go ahead and
Yeah.
pull out my bow and knock an arrow.
It's right when we go through that door. Well, I don't have any flashbangs. But
Okay.
Do we know that they're bad now?
How in the hell did this dungeon crawl get turned into an episode of Counter-Strike?
Has anybody cast a healing spell on
Well,
Taneus?
Yes,
Because
we said that last time.
Okay.
is there a way
Okay.
we can pop the knoll up, have rope to the door, jerk the door open, and let him shoot the knoll when the door opens up?
That'd
Logan,
be
this
clever.
ball's kind of your court. I'm envisioning you having your hand on the door.
Okay. My thought was to open it just enough to see if there was light.
There's like,
There's light, and he can hear voices, and we've been informed of that.
said it out loud. My
Yeah.
understanding.
I would like to shoot a fireball in that room.
Fireball.
Yes.
Awesome. Things just got awesome. I'm charging in behind it.
Okay, so let's have fun with this. When you cast Fireball, how do you envision your character casting Fireball? I leave this up to you. You tell me what happens.
I could have healed all of you.
In your head, like when you say, I cast Fireball, what do you see your character doing?
It's definitely like him pulling it out and then shooting it off.
Does he eat both hands?
What?
Does he eat both hands?
He pulls
I
what
think
out?
so, yeah.
Okay, so do you, you tell
Somebody
me.
else would have to open the door.
I'll
Yeah,
open
I
the
mean,
door.
Yeah, so that's
Walk
what I
us
was going to
through
say.
this.
I'll open the
I'm
door.
gonna get in a good stance. He's gonna open the door and stay behind it. Everyone else is going to get in that corner over there.
Well,
So if-
Nick is going to be
Anyone have,
behind
like,
you because he's
stunning
going to charge in
effects?
as soon as the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Does anyone have the magical equivalent of a flashbang grenade?
No.
As far as
Chromatic orb.
I have magic missile.
I've got color
He's
spray.
on the line of sight for that thing.
So you're gonna ask Sam to open the door while you
Yeah.
prepare a fireball to cast in.
Can I just open the door?
All right. So everyone else in the room, just hit pause on what you two are doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone else in the room, I want you to arrange your miniatures around Logan and Sam and show us what you're doing while these two are about to blow up what's in that other room.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Draw my
still
bow
right-
out, getting ready
still
to
right-
stand against the
I'm
wall.
right about where I am.
Yeah, no, right where I am. Aaron.
Okay, well,
Nick's
where's-
right in front of the door. I'm assuming that Logan's gonna need to do
Where's
his miniature
Logan at?
probably.
I think
This is Logan right here.
Okay.
I think Logan would be right there.
Okay.
and he would open the door from that side. I would be ready to charge in.
And just Sam's gonna open one door. Or is anyone gonna open
Yeah.
the other one?
No,
Actually,
no, it's just going to be one door.
Who's gonna
do you
flop
want
on
to
the
open
ground?
the other door and then
That's the dead
That's the
no.
so
dead.
that I have a full range?
No, because I don't know how far you're hitting into that room,
That's true.
and so it might have some blowback.
Who's
That's
gonna be
why I'm
making
standing
attack
at the
rolls?
side of the wall, so if it does
Probably. I'm assuming it will.
Well,
I'm good with
probably
blowback.
Nick.
Okay, I got Nick for one. Attack rolls. True?
Just pick who always makes attack rolls.
I know, I don't know. Let's see, I've got the warrior. He makes attack rolls.
I make attack roll notification, but I got my bow out, so it'll be range. Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes I attack the wrong people to be fair.
yeah, there's no attack roll for fireball.
This past week, I saw. I think it was on Twitter. I saw a really good
Yeah.
description of the DM.
I'm good.
DM
I'm
is
good with
often
my
like
rapier
a
and my hand
security
crossbow.
camera.
All right, are you
I
at the
kind of need
door?
the players to.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
when they
make
do
an attack
things like
roll.
tell me what
Okay.
I'm seeing as the security camera watching your party go through the dungeon. You know, it's like I've got security cameras all throughout the dungeon. I love that. I thought it was a great analogy for what a DM needs to see.
Okay, who is hitting things? All right, now I have 3 people at least.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will be after.
so I'm
it.
gonna cast Bless, assuming that we're less than a minute from breaching the door.
Wait, let's talk about it.
Yes. Guys, the moles are getting further away. No, oh maybe. But I'll give Bless to Nick, Sam, and
What if these were prisoners, guys?
Blake.
They're no.
Prisoners of the other gnolls. Maybe these are good gnolls.
And I'm attacking.
There's no
Who's
such
almost about to be
thing as
decimated
good-
by
They were
fire?
inside
I'm
a locked
envisioning the
door.
party like prepping a fireball attack, and the fighter, the half-orc fighter, is like, guys, wait a minute.
I'm literally.
Like, what's going on in his mind? Like, just a bunch
Wait,
of
so
church
who has
kids.
been
Who does?
blessed? Who hasn't been blessed?
In the,
Okay, who wants to be blessed?
He was asking about my mind.
your mind?
Yeah.
Like, what must be going in your mind? You must be thinking
I'm-
like there's a
I'm
bunch
thinking
of
that
child gnolls having a tea party back
People
there.
have a lot of bad feelings about me because I'm a half-orc. Why are we just automatically assuming that these are bad gnolls just because some pretty girl walked up and told us that?
Do you know
That's
what
a good
gnolls
enough
do?
reason for
right
me.
there.
Do you know what gnolls do?
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm a half-orc, so I get all this.
He's a hipster half-orc.
I get this hate and everything.
I'm gonna
Okay, bless
cast
on
Death
Nick,
Ward
bless on Sam.
on Gary.
You're gonna do what?
We need to
Cast
bless.
Death Ward on Gary. He can't.
Gary, she likes you. She
Hey,
doesn't
what
want you to
class are
die.
you?
I'm a Rue.
You're what?
A Rue.
Oh. Well, your attack rolls are super important. Yeah, you're getting blessed too.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
I didn't
so.
sneeze. What's
I
going
think
on?
I can
Logan
do
and Sam effectively hit unpause because they've had more than enough time to
Okay.
practice doing it. You guys kind of direct me with what's going on.
How many people can you
Wait.
cast Death Ward on?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Well, if it's just one person, I'm not going to be the only person in blast range for this. If the room's not big enough, so if I could have the death ward, that would be.
Yeah,
That's not
what
him.
if you like open the door and there's like
Because he's a close.
what do they have at the beginning of restaurants? Just that retaining wall right ahead of it, and then it opens up to the main room.
What's the damage on Fireball?
It's like 60.
I got a blade ward I can cast on
68.
myself if needed.
I'm good with that. I can handle
I'm
it.
already half dead, so.
I
Maximize
definitely
it?
want
Not while we're
I mean,
around.
I could do the gust of wind charge.
It's just
Well,
Logan and Sam, the ball's in you guys' court when this party starts.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I have death ward?
Yes, he has death ward.
So he has death ward, not Gary.
Yes.
He might
She
die.
likes him better than Gary.
Well,
He's
no,
in the
he's
blast.
Oh, wait.
he's right up at the door. I'm guarding the back room.
So guys, I can effectively smoke grenade the place.
no, it's fine.
All right.
We're
It's
gonna
fine. We're
fire.
casting Fireball.
I don't think they have ranged attacks anyway.
Okay.
Well, if
Ready?
they did, the fireball level take prison.
All
Yeah.
their
They're-
Are you ready?
I mean, I got a shot.
gonna open the door.
Yeah,
They're all
I'm ready.
24
Okay.
hit points down.
Open the door.
And throwing a fireball.
Okay. So
We don't even get to see what happened.
We opened the door. They've all left since then.
Player's choice. Do you want me to tell you what you see, or do you want to resolve the fireball?
I want to see what we see.
You don't have any targets, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me clarify that.
See?
I feel like I already have a fireball ready to go in my hand, seeing as it's charged. So,
Doesn't matter what it is, you're going to cast.
It's gonna happen. But
so just tear the door open, and I'm throwing this
Yep.
thing
Boom. Door's open.
as I drop one. Great.
This is the wisest action.
And then
Oh, dang, that's a good fireball.
26 damage. 20-foot radius. Dexterity saving throw.
I hope that door is not a fake door. Just open the door, there's a wall.
Guys, actually, the first D&D game that I ever played with Jonathan, there was, what's it called, a mimic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And the dudes tried to open this door, and one guy just like straight got sucked in. It was terrible.
your
Ask,
DMs want you to hate everything.
while I'm looking this up, tell Liza about the curtain.
You know what flypaper is?
The curtain.
Yeah.
Flypaper with a dwarf and a half orc.
Black
Yeah.
curtain. So one of them touches it and they stick to it. So what do you think they do next?
He touched it in a different. He touched it with.
We all touched it.
He was like on it like
Only
this,
two.
and then I was on top. I was on his shoulders, and it touched it. And then finally, they
What do a
list,
1 fall for? A 9.
they list they
They failed.
Yeah, fell. He's got like a 14 or something.
You said 26 damage,
Yes.
and that distributed to each 26 damage.
In a 20-yard radius.
and
Several
Did
innocent
they all
orphans,
die?
all but
they
Please tell me all the-
they finally
Now, can I tell you guys what you see?
Yes.
okay.
Okay. All right. So let me describe the official description of the module, and I'll tell you. Sorry, I lost my thing.
But you guys chained a wall.
They laid this book out really odd. I mean, it's one of the oldest adventures. This is like one of the first adventures ever published in D&D. But like, you got maps, and then like flip over here, see the descriptions, and it's kind of
yeah, man. That was before books were invented, so
They actually did that on a stone tablet.
get it out of their system.
I thought a guy like wrote it with like a.
Can we get the description,
it was
please?
written on vellum, sheep's blood.
The room,
That's pretty good stuff to write on, too.
the room is filthy with awful food scraps, bits of armor, scraps of leather, broken weapons, useless, discarded boxes, broken furniture, shreds of cloth, various nameless, disgusting pieces of assorted garbage, and a motley collection of disconnected bones. There are 3 gnolls in the room, one of which you recognize immediately. Remember why?
Hey, seen you
Big
before.
sword.
Very large sword. The other 3 are smaller and probably just foot soldiers. Those 3 are dead. Like, baseline Gnoll has 22 hit points, so you just squish them out right.
You gotta
Larger
warn them.
Gnoll, he's going to survive, but without telling you the exact number, I'll say that he is near death. So you describe what, I mean, he's like hanging on by a thread. Like a wizard could kill this guy. Okay, so you read into that as much as you
Wizard
like.
just killed all the others, too.
Yeah, I'm not going to put you guys into combat because he's not in shape to fight. You know, he is a gnoll. What's he look like?
Is this the guy-
Toasty.
Wait, is this the guy who shattered earlier?
No, that was the other name.
Oh, the other name.
Yeah, the one with the large
Yes.
sword was the one, and that's the one that you just hit.
Okay, so you were ready to charge in, right?
Yeah, I was
So
following his
I'm
fireball.
gonna say, hey, get in there and restrain him. Make sure he can't get away or do anything.
The fireball explodes in the room,
Yeah, and as it explodes, expands,
How
and then
big's
I
the
follow
room?
the...
nukes. I'll draw it here in a second. He just absolutely nukes the other 3. What?
Fireball expands to full size. We might have hit ourselves because it's too small.
Just 60 feet?
No,
60
No,
foot?
no, it's 20 feet.
You're fine.
All right.
So I'll draw it. I would have let you know that if it was going to. You may draw the room.
it's a 5 foot by 5 foot room.
I'm-
You're all dead.
But I think the only thing we were worried about is whether or not I was going to torch a couple of people.
Which is why I'm sending you a soul.
Me too.
I'll just like chuckle and be like, "Ha! Burn with the rest of the garbage."
Because you guys are standing where you are, you can't see how far, but it does go down.
Wait, it's only 15 foot.
No one's right there.
I'm behind the door.
All
So
right.
it's Nick's back over.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Nick and Sam both do not like swing around the doors. Like they open the doors. Logan is in the square, just pat. I mean, the fire is going to come back right to Logan's feet that he's at. Because I was watching you and I was like, they put the miniature there. I was like, oh my god, if he puts that miniature right in front of the door, he's going to be nasty. You didn't. So
Here's the thing, though. Fireball does go around corners.
So, it
So
hit the back wall.
anybody directly at the door is still going to get steamed a little. I mean, it's according to the spell.
Does that mean I need to make a dexterity saving throw then?
No.
Okay.
the door's going to protect you.
Okay.
All right, door protect.
Yeah, I don't really think it makes, to me as a DM, I think if you're going to open a door and stand behind it, it's going to protect you from the fireball.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Treat it like an explosion, not a ball.
Okay, so this knoll is very, very near dead. You just saw the fireball explode in the room and just decimated the infantry. Like, did more than 4 hit points over their total. So they're gone. Like,
No
there's-
flambe.
you can describe flamboyantly how they die if you want. I mean, they're just nothing left.
Crispy critters.
Yes.
Than a fire
Sorry,
roll.
Barbecue
there's
roll.
definitely like
Favorite.
little orange wisps that come off of wood when the fire's going. There's like charcoal burn off.
They join the garbage.
And then I want to say the other goal is like at least half of his body is burned to a crisp and he's missing an arm.
If I were to skin them, is that worth anything now?
Not anymore. They're charcoal.
You were ready to charge in from behind the door. You just what Logan just described was what you see. What you do.
Charge in, draw my club, and hit him in the head.
Your club, not your axe.
Oh, he
Well, he's
said,
trying to
he said
subdue him,
restrain him.
We don't want to kill him. We want to.
You
Yes,
can do
so
So you're
non-lethal.
kind of like non-lethal damage.
You can do non-lethal damage with an axe.
That's right, they changed it.
This is 5e.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, I use my awesome sword and do non-lethal damage with it.
I mean, it's technically crushing
I
damage.
think I hit 26.
Yeah, you hit.
Do you want me to roll all 6 of my d10?
6
It's,
d10?
it's only 3 d10.
No, you don't need to then. It's not
3 ones would have done it.
Yeah, it's non-lethal.
So non-lethal damage it does what? Besides not killing you?
Technically, it just knocks him out.
Yeah.
So you knock out the null. Or the half null. Like literally half null, not like half null.
It's only half of
I
it.
knew I wanted to see new creatures. I'm not sure I wanted to see a half.
Yeah, half null.
All right, so there's nothing either conscious, past, at least, in this room. Like in that room, there's nothing unconscious there.
I walk back to the girl.
I walk up and steal his wallet.
So you kind of walked in and then walked out?
I ran in there, smacked him with my sword,
Just hit him like over the head with a
I'm
frying
gonna walk in.
pan.
and
and then I grab his sword and drag it back out and drop it at her feet.
Wait, is this the big sword?
Yeah, it's the big sword.
Thought you might want the big sword.
No, he sloppily used it to murder a human.
Oh, that's where you draw the line. Not
Okay.
with the death toll.
What's that?
Is that door
It's
open?
because he did it in a sloppy fashion.
So Nick, when you walked into the room and then walked out, you saw the full length of the room out of the corner of your eye, or looking doesn't matter, but you were aware of it. There are double doorway that's open on that end of the room. So you walk back out to the girl.
And dropped the sword at her feet.
Okay.
The knoll's dead.
Good.
I am.
There's some more doors down there.
I'm stealing his wallet. Do I find anything?
Doesn't have a wallet.
He doesn't have
He
pockets?
doesn't have a coin purse?
Not anymore. It was on the part that
If
got
he
burned.
had pockets, they're not there anymore.
He torched it.
So you might find some loose copper on the floor.
Yeah.
He had 2 hit points left.
Sorry about
Oh, right, I shattered him.
Right, yeah. I mean, you damaged him, and then Logan's fireball left him with 2. He had 28 when you guys walked.
I take his shoes. No, wait, he's a ball. Crap.
And one of them is burned.
This
You
great
could sell,
sword.
it to, you
is
could
it
sell
a-
it to a fellow pirate that's got a peg leg.
This great sword, when I dragged it out there, was it like you said it was unwieldy? So it's not something that.
It looks more ornamental.
Okay.
I mean, maybe like a fire giant or frost giant could use this. I'm not saying it's a giant sword. I'm saying scale-wise, that's kind of the size of a creature that would be able to wield this as a sword. No one who's anywhere near human size could even. I mean, like you said, Buster Sword from Final Fantasy.
Or maybe a
A
Minotaur.
one-handed.
I
Or
go
maybe a
up
Minotaur.
to I go up to Princess Exposition and I'm like, all right, who do we kill next?
That's her name now, is it? Princess Exposition. I love it.
She's not a princess.
She's the Princess of Exposition.
How do we know she's not a princess? We didn't ask.
She didn't say bow to me and all those things.
They could be
So
like,
you
hey.
drop the sword at her feet,
Yeah.
and then said, "Here's what he's dead." She says, "Good, he's dead." She said, "That's the Minotaur King's sword."
Oh,
I had a feeling that's who's that sword
I'm gonna kill the
belonged to.
Minotaur King.
It
With
is
his own
far
sword.
worse for the wearer, but when he was in the room below, I immediately recognized him.
Was that the Minotaur King?
No.
I was about to say, that seemed like an easy.
So,
That was his own +5.
should we
so
destroy this
20
sword
now.
here and now, or should we,
Let's use
poetic
it.
justice, kill him with it?
How would you destroy the sword?
Let's use it to kill. Let's
She
use it
says
to
none of you
command
are
armies
capable of
beasts.
it, but if you were to wield the sword, it's a very, very powerful evil artifact.
Oh, you love evil artifacts.
I don't necessarily love them. I think sometimes they could be beneficial.
You like the aesthetic, though.
Does anyone else want this sword?
Paladin raises his hand. Goes over, grabs it, and starts dragging it behind him.
You
Wait,
grab the sword.
what's your alignment as a paladin?
Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
It's DC 20.
7.
So when you put your hand on the sword, and it doesn't matter if it's the hilt, palm, or wherever, the sword, like, it just immediately, like, opposite polar magnet, like, makes you repulsed. You feel a vibration within the sword that gives you nausea. Your head immediately begins to spin and you feel very, very dizzy. And something, I don't mean like an actual literal voice, but you're getting the feeling, impression that you need to be away from the sword. The sword is not something that is good for you or anyone else in this room.
I immediately drop the sword.
The feelings I described stop as soon as you let it go. Like a abrupt stop.
Walk away from the sword as far as possible. And say, don't touch the sword.
Do you want this instead? I pull out the great axe that I picked up from downstairs.
Yeah, you still haven't got to.
That's up to you, Blake. He's offering you the axe.
Oh. Yeah, by my intelligence, I'm not very smart, so it's like,
You're like, no more evil weapons, no.
exactly, yes. But it's black, and it's like, He's giving it to me as a present. I'll take it.
Toss it to you.
Picks it up.
Toss
And
a
just like
great
with
axe?
Nick, if you'd like to see if it is a magic, well, we know it's a magic weapon. If you'd like to see what its properties are, make short rests. Just let me know that you're going to attune to the weapon.
All right.
And just for you folks' purposes, when Blake touched the sword, I mean, pale color, blood dropped out his face, maybe a cold sweat. It was a very, very, very quick physical reaction. And then when he let go, it stopped. Just as quick.
Can Princess,
See?
Danaeus.
Exposition.
We'll call it Princess Expedition. I think it's pretty much.
It's stuck now.
Yeah,
it's canon.
Hey, Princess Expedition, what?
can she carry the sword?
You can ask her.
Hey, can you
I
carry
don't
a
think
sword
she'll
for me?
want to.
I'm physically capable, but for the reasons that you just saw, I won't.
What if we use a sword condom?
What is a sword condom?
You can wrap the sword up in a blanket.
I'm not familiar with this thing called a sword condom. If you would like to try that, I'm not going to stop you.
Is the sword in a sheath?
I pick it up to put it in my blanket.
It is not the sheet. So you, well, hold on. You do what?
I pick it up.
Ah, right there. What I just told Blake happens to you.
Well,
You
wisdom
need to make
saving
a wisdom
throw.
save.
You got this.
9.
But you're blessed.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a 4.
And Blake was blessed too. He forgot.
Oh, it
11.
wouldn't have helped.
Yeah.
Literally.
You remember what the DC was, right?
20. I was seeing if my hand thing affected it at all. Is my hand thing affecting at all?
Same thing happens to you as to Blade. So if it affects, it's not in a way that you want it.
Okay.
Quick, wrap
You
it
drop
in the
it?
sword.
I drop
pod.
it into the blanket that he had out.
The sword con.
Yes.
Okay, Knowles
I
is dead.
refuse
We
to
have
call
the
it that.
sword. What do you suggest we do next?
What were you asking?
Nothing. I was gonna wrap it in a blanket.
So you're asking
The
Princess
Princess
Exposition?
Exposition, yeah.
Who came up with that? Kyler came up with
Yeah.
that.
Tie.
Princess Exposition.
Tie.
Oh my god. Okay, so you're asking Princess Exposition.
You're stuck with it now. You're stuck with it.
She says, regarding the sword, we need to keep it from the Minotaur King. I don't know where he is. I know the caverns. I know where he might be.
Let's go
But
straight to the
it's
Minotaur.
apparently been a very long time. They might have changed.
Where
that,
where were they?
I can't answer your question until I find out what remains of the loyal humans. That might be something we could talk to the lizardmen about and see what they can tell us. You told me that there's one of them that does speak your language.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure they eat people?
They didn't eat us.
Yeah.
they didn't eat us, but we were a lot of people. Like, that's too many to eat.
I would suggest now that we either try to find the loyal humans or the lizardmen or both.
All right,
That's
let's
the
find,
only way we're probably going to find out what the current status
Okay.
of the war is.
Let's
Well,
find some loyal, non-eating us humans.
Should we go through that door or the cavern?
The door.
Yes,
says
what's behind the
more
door.
trash.
She used to know
She
what's
says
behind
that
the door.
I'm familiar with the door in the room where the Knolls were. That was a barracks that was previously controlled by the humans. Obviously, it's not now.
Free sleeping quarters.
I'm not familiar with that cavern, and truthfully, that previously was another part of the barracks. I don't know how the cavern appeared, and something's happened.
It's a hypercube, man.
Thousands of years of erosion.
You're like a nature documentary.
Into a perfect
She's from the
staircase to a
future.
I would
door.
say, guys, honestly, I would say that we take the cavern, because just like if the Minotaur King did take over,
But
and
they're-
he transformed the barracks
There are beds in there.
into.
We could take a quick rest.
We could take a nice long
Yeah, we
rest.
do that.
I could have all my
In the
spells back.
garbage-filled barracks with burnt Knolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's another
We've
door.
already
It's
we've already
fine.
lit the incense.
You can go back to the bridge.
Just don't use fireball again.
Now wait, Knolls aren't edible.
Well, Liza suggested the cabins, or the cavern. Sorry.
Cabins.
Kyler
Alright.
is suggesting the barracks.
Let's at least loot the barracks.
I'm down with losing
I'll put the sword on my back.
All right. So, would you like for me to read the description of the barracks one more time?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Well,
this door right here.
Well, I thought that door right there led to the barracks.
No, the room where the Knolls were in was previously the barracks.
Oh, let's
Oh,
figure
okay.
out what's beyond that door.
There's nothing behind the door.
That's a mysterious door right
Okay,
there.
so we have some who are saying go back into the Knoll barracks and further travel down through the double door,
I'm not reading more Knolls.
and then we have others saying go into the caverns.
Well, if we need to take a
Yeah,
rest,
let's take a rest first, and then we'll
I
go.
can
In
cast
the
fireball
trash?
one more time.
well,
It's
let's,
so trashy.
well,
A
we
lot
can
of
go
it's
back
so
to
warm.
we can go back to the
There is
bridge.
burning trash right there.
And
We
there's
can go
water.
back to the bridge.
Back to the bridge and where the water is. Freaking, we can have
Yeah.
stuff to drink.
And actually, we still haven't knocked out Knoll, so
That's true.
what do we want to do with him?
Just slit his throat. and
Intimidate
stuff.
him.
Well, we could.
Wait, you told me to capture him. Why did we capture him? Can anyone
Why
speak
did we
Knoll?
capture him?
To ask him questions. That's a great idea.
Does anybody here
he
speak
might
Knolls?
have
Let's
knowledge
tie
of
him
what
up
the Minotaur
before
King
he
is.
wakes
Or
up.
He,
where
he
other
can
humans
comprehend
are.
languages.
I think it's a waste of time. I think he's a knoll and he's not going to tell
Oh,
us.
I have ways.
He's near death.
He's got the helm.
Yeah, but
Wait,
he's so
does
near
he
death
even
that
speak
freaking it's not going to
English?
matter
Can we
once you start
communicate with this
using
guy?
your ways.
Oh,
unconscious.
I have
Can we wake him
ways.
up? How will we wake him up? Let's drive
Throw
him
it-
to the river.
Throw him in the
Drive him
river.
to the river.
Yeah, there's a river. Let's do the,
The
thing
river
we were
is
doing
really
to her.
far away at this
Okay,
point.
never
Huh?
mind.
No, it's not.
It's
well,
not
yeah.
that far away.
It's like a 60-foot hallway
It's like 200 feet away. It's like
That's-
a walk down to
into
Sonic.
a big room. Into
That's
To end the conversation, I stab him in the throat.
Oh my god.
200 feet is less than a 100-yard dash.
Keep in mind, I'm the dungeon master security camera. I'm just
Okay.
watching. You folks tell me what I see.
All right,
Let's
time
go back to
rest.
the bridge.
Don't have to
Come
worry
on,
about
rest.
it going on.
Everybody's just gonna rest.
So the party is kind of divided at this point. Who's doing what?
He could have been like the only guy who took care of the plants back at base, man. That was evil.
He could have had a family.
He was a no.
Yeah.
Could have had a
He might have been a good no.
He
Yeah,
was carrying
y'all
around
already
a
ruined
two-handed
that
sword
for me.
and He smashed at some dude's head who was a prisoner. He's better off dead.
Wait,
But he
was that
might
the
have had
same one?
information
That
we
was
could
the
use.
same one.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick. Well, I'll write that on his eulogy. Be like, here's like a half-hearted last rites, holy symbol up. He was kind of a dick.
Folks, just let me know when you're getting things.
I go to that door.
Tell you what, let's make this simple. Move your miniatures to represent what you're actually. Once you move the miniature, that's what you're doing. So you move into the barracks room and you move to the door.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
curious about that door. I'm door curious.
Anybody else door curious?
Door curious, dude.
All right.
I'm waiting to see what everybody does.
Let's go.
You have a fancy new axe that didn't make you fall down.
Short rest?
We're
You stay here.
You need a short
I'm
rest.
staying where I'm at.
Okay.
Come on,
My
Princess
character's not
Expedition,
very
let's
smart.
go.
It follows the
I'm
bigger
going to
crew.
hear to watch to see if I need to.
Let's fight the Mole King.
Yes, you follow us.
She's gonna follow you.
Yeah.
The lizard men. They also
That's
back
right.
there.
There was
Lizardmen are gonna follow the majority of people.
Yeah, they love me.
I'm just gonna hang out with.
So everyone's in the
I'll
barracks.
go.
Guys, my mom said, "Ha, that's cool. It looks like you're still the only girl, though. Tell them to go back to the bridge. Forget the burning trash."
Well, since
So you guys are taking a short rest in the barracks.
Yeah.
Wait, we're taking a rest?
I thought
No,
we
no,
were
no.
going.
We're
They're going to look
opening
at the
the
We
door.
door.
want to take a rest,
We
but
are
he wants to mess
opening
with
the
the
door.
door. and
He
I
wants
want
to
at least
open the
be ready
door.
he's
If
gonna
we
start
take a
messing with
rest,
the
we're going to go back to the
I'm
bridge.
messing with the door.
The door's open.
I'm not sleeping with garbage.
What's in there?
I'm not sleeping with garbage.
In the next room.
What's the light level?
In the room you're in, or in the hallway.
Through the doors.
Shit's lit, fam.
I'm not a spells, guys. I'm good to keep going.
I've got unlimited cantrips.
Is that like unlimited data?
Yeah, and it's just as good, too.
It's unlimited.
It's like my
but it's
bandwidth
really
is
slow.
as high as half, well,
It just gets
about
more
3
and more
points of damage per turn.
There are a few torches in the barracks. The Knolls were living here.
Were they burning garbage?
Are they lit now?
No, Knolls live in garbage. They just basically eat something and drop it to the ground. You know, like that one roommate you have who never changes the toilet paper roll? That's the Knolls.
No, I
So-
don't, John.
You never had a roommate like that?
No, are you projecting?
No,
Okay.
maybe.
What am I
So
talking
this hallway turns to the right. That's as much as you can see. There's nothing. It's a stone hallway. There's no light source in that hallway.
I grab one of the torches to go with my other torch that I have.
I'm going to use my
So you grab one of the
radar.
torches. And, okay, so clarify for me here. I need to know: is the party going to be taking a short rest in the Knoll Barracks room or
No,
Nah,
no? No.
no.
Guess not.
I don't hang with flaming garbage.
Okay. So you guys are going to move through the room. Talk to me. If you're not taking a short rest, what do you do?
Now, this is a spooky hallway. There's probably spooky traps.
We're following the guy who likes to fight a lot.
Do you got
And I
any
don't want to
spooky
leave
traps?
I got a new
something
torch.
back to us.
You have a candle that will never burn out.
Maybe
thought
we
I
should
handed that
like
to
do
you
a
a long time
perception
ago.
check on the
Oh,
hallways
right.
if we see any booby
Crap, did I leave
traps
that on the
or-
ground?
I'm kind of envisioning you guys just hanging out in the Knoll Barracks talking.
I open the door. The door's already open. I go through with my newly lit torch.
I
My
take
new
out
newly
his
lit torch.
limitless candle and just kind of like, this is ironic because I have a light spell.
I can take the candle.
I grab one of the torches.
Torches are rustic and better.
Yeah, it's authentic.
All right.
Don't put me at the very
It's like
back
I'm
of the
really
party.
in a dungeon when I have a torch.
Yeah, put them in the bag of party.
No,
It's like you're
put
Hitler
me,
using a pocket watch
put
when
me
you have
between
an
the
iPhone.
girls. That's where I would be.
No, he put it right. He put the powder.
So that's what the hallway's going to do.
Put me between the girls. That's where I
Right.
would be.
Well, I kind of look along the walls
He's on-
for any
He's on those, like the whole.
handholds or anything like that. Kind
Fire
of like
plenty.
when we first came
I'd be
down
up
here,
front.
there was a
I would,
hidden
I would
door.
always be up front.
So you're holding the
I
torch.
would,
and
but
kinda
like,
feeling-
Yeah, filling
I'll
along
stay
the
back
left
here
wall
and protect the back.
Okay.
I'm using my mental
and just moving
radar.
along
He kind of wants to
Stone
take the
And
wall.
it depends on the time.
down to
It
the
looks
end.
to our
It's
best because when we
vengeance.
retreat, we kind of take the rear.
Yeah, maybe if somebody comes up, you gotta have you back in the line.
Keep going. Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you walked all the way down there? Did
Yeah.
you do a perception check?
Nope.
Wow.
He's cool like that.
You don't need to look for traps
Okay.
if you find them
I
with your
see
body.
him get to
Okay.
that corner, and
He's that D&D
Call
player
it.
wearing the shirt that says "Too cool for perception checks."
He is the blind.
I don't even need a
leading
passive
design.
perception.
You wanna
I don't
keep
need
going?
any perception.
you
I
want to
just
do
do it.
I mean, I was feeling for traps along the wall, traps and doors and stuff.
Taps him.
flawless
I'm
execution.
gonna stay right there.
This has never failed
I'm
me
gonna
before, by the way.
stay.
Yo! We got
I'm gonna-
traps.
of death.
I'm gonna stay.
You've only been impaled by piercers, hit by crossbow
Still in
bolts.
sight range, I guess.
I'm not dead though.
That's
So it
actually,
hasn't failed me.
Yeah, that's actually about it.
All right. So what is everyone else in the room doing? Are you staying in the room or going to follow these?
I'm staying right in a room and I'm yelling down a hallway. What's
Okay.
going on?
It's safe. Come on.
It's a hallway party.
Trust me. I'm a half orc.
What's Expo doing?
And that's the flack I used to get all the time. That's why I wanted to trust the Knowles.
All right. So up front we've got Kyler and Nick. Can you guess what that hallway opens up into?
The Minotaur King's Palace.
How would you know? You've never been there.
I heard about
You
it.
ask guess.
I have a brochure.
Guess.
I've been advertised for the casino there.
Oh, okay.
And it's good.
Awfully short
The
distance.
hallway opens up into a place you've been before. You guys
The
remember
river.
way back when
Oh.
when you encountered the Lizardman village?
Yeah.
Oh,
In
this
the
is so
cavern?
pleasant.
You were and do you remember that in that cavern there was a staircase?
Yes.
That's
I
where
was
you are.
I was wondering about that.
At the Lizard Man Village.
The staircase near the Lizardman. Yeah. I could draw this out, but I'm gonna have to reposition the map because and maybe if you two want to tell everyone else what it's like.
So as I go down the
You guys
stairs,
don't see this, but they
I'm
see
going
this.
to Nixon it.
You're gonna Nixon.
I'm going to 2 double V's out.
So we've Kyler,
Well,
the
we
human
found the
pirate
people
cleric,
here.
nixing it to the Lizardman village.
And I've got like 11 death
Is
bolt
there
medallions
any-
on.
And
there any
we here in the room still have no idea.
That's right.
Any activity in
What?
the
I
village?
just want to know how those gnolls are living in that area and that close to the lizard village against people who hate them anyway.
Hey, dude.
And surviving.
Low intelligence? There's a reason why, but I
Dude, do you know your
So,
neighbors?
is there activity in the village,
Yeah, mine.
or has it been ransacked or anything like that?
Before we get you guys down to the village, let's see what everyone else in the room is going to do. Because otherwise, you guys are going to split the party. You already have, but just split the party and go off on your own little adventure. And they're going to hang out in the room.
Haven't you already been to the
What's
lizard village?
Expo doing right now?
You should see the lizard village like, oh, and then leave and go back to them, right?
We know
Well-
where we're
Well,
at.
she said we could find the lizard men.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we,
but you have to come back and tell us.
I guess that's a good point. I'm gonna go back and talk to her.
Security camera.
What's Expo doing right now?
I'll walk back.
She's staying with us.
No, she's not.
Yes.
I'll walk back to Princess
Are you going to do
Exposition.
that Nixon thing
Okay,
for real?
so
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
walks back to the room for all you people who are still in the room.
Not triggering
What do
any
you see
traps.
there? What's your name?
Nick.
No,
Character.
Oh,
name.
Damon.
Damon, what did you see?
That's Damon.
What do you see with your guys?
It's half orcish. You can't read half orcish.
Sorry. You're right, I can't.
With your Anglo-Saxon Western influence?
Okay. Yeah, dude, what'd you see?
Okay,
I point to the 2 lizard guys. I think your village is out there.
They just look at you with blind, dull eyes. Not understanding.
But then I look at
Standing
the
at
walk down the hall.
princess.
top of the staircase, waiting to shoot something at people.
So those of you in the room,
Yeah.
your reaction to this,
You
like
shoot
sure
anything.
dude,
Oh,
or
so it's the lizard village. Should we go?
Well, she said that's one of the
Nah.
places that we could go to find out
Got
what's
melee
going on.
stuff.
All right, I'm
So
with
she-
Expo. Let's go.
Let's go to the
Expo's
lizard.
gonna
We're off to
sit
see the
together.
lizard,
I'm
the
moving both
wonderful
of us.
lizard of the caverns
Cavern
of
of
Here, I'll put her
the
behind me.
all right, again,
Hey,
I
move me
can
up
draw out the Lizardman village, but like I
Move
said,
me
I'm
up
probably
there.
I could like
Oh, you want me
maybe
to
do it
fast?
over.
Yeah.
over
I got
there.
you. I got you, Sam.
It's the
I
perfect
don't plan
view
on
for him.
attacking anyone.
Yeah,
I like your. I
Just
like
let me
your
know if
name.
you draw the
It's like
Lizardman village out. It's
Bam.
pretty large.
I got
I'm
your
going
name.
in.
Really
I do have a torch. and
just
I'll
like
start
America
flaming.
went into Vietnam with peace, but
What about you, my
probably
friend? You
not
want to move?
ending in
What do you
peace.
care? You want to move?
Yeah, we moved up, man.
Who that?
I motion to the lizard men to come on out.
Okay. So when everyone leaves the room, the lizard men are going to follow you guys. So you go back
Wait,
down
who's
to
this?
the.
That's me.
We all moved. Do you want me to move you
Yes, I'm.
No, he's
Back
going
at
to
the
tell us
front.
what's going on.
He's
and
being
then
a
sit in the
courteous.
corner.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
I didn't check every square for traps.
So I know Kyler, Nick, and Sam were here when we had the Lizardman Village.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Who
But
was
my character, that was a different character.
That's okay. The players.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to describe everyone with the
So
Lizardman Village?
literally-
Would you like me to? And I'll help you out. If you get something wrong, I'll correct you.
We're
But-
the only ones who survived. Actually, I think He was
Since the
was he there?
he was at the lizard man village.
He was? Okay.
Were you there too, Gary?
Gary was because we found him in that infinite hallway.
Yeah,
That
that's
we
not
spent a whole session on.
Well, I know he was
Yeah, I
gone
think
a week.
you saw the village, but when they actually interacted with the village, you weren't here. And then the
Yeah.
week after, okay. Yeah.
It's like I have a faint memory of being there, but not actually doing anything.
Well, it was on the
Okay,
river.
So it was in the bend of a river, and there were a bunch of huts and a central platform where a lizard man was talking to them. And always look up.
Yeah.
And it's clearly a war camp, no matter what they say.
You can always tell when players describe a previous encounter because they always point out, "Don't do this." And do this.
Always look up.
Oh, and
Don't touch the skulls on post.
try the food. It's great.
Don't
Don't
drink their
open the
potions.
So would you like for me to describe the Lizardman Village?
Yes.
Yeah, because we've slept since then.
So the Lizardman Village is situated in a giant underground cavern. This is the cavern that the party first came into after you left. Which area?
The Death Cult domain.
Right. This cavern is rough hewn. It's not smoothly cut. It's bisected by a large underground river. There were a series of places along the river. The Lizard Man Village is one of them. It's made up of small, primitive huts, thatch huts. I can't think of the word there. Thatch huts. When you folks were last in the Lizardman Village, there was a large group of Lizardmen, and there was a shaman who spoke common. When you approach the Lizardman Village this time, you immediately see that it is completely empty.
Woohoo!
You also see the reason it's empty was someone ransacked the village.
Aw.
There's a few Lizardmen corpses scattered around the village. Many of the huts have been damaged. A lot of the interior things that were inside the hut have been pulled out and thrown on the ground. It looks as someone came into the village, kidnapped, did something with the majority of the Lizardmen because there were 3 or 4 corpses, and there was a lot, probably 40, 50 Lizardmen than previously. Nowhere near as many corpses as what you saw before. And they were looking for something based upon the complete chaos the village has left.
Can I do a perception check to see if any of the lizard men are still alive?
You can go to each of the, let's say 4 corpses, you can go check the 4 corpses. You wouldn't need to do a perception check, but you could go check the corpses, and I don't think you'd need a check for those because you're looking for basic signs of life, like are they breathing? Yeah, you don't need a check. It'll take you a little bit to check the corpses. You can do that. And I'll just kind of, the 4 as we talk, I'll just periodically say, okay, first corpse is this. So the first corpse is definitely dead.
Does any of the corpses look like
I'm just gonna make this quick and use my helm. Be like, any guy alive? Anybody alive?
You don't hear any sounds of minds other than your partner.
But if they were unconscious, he wouldn't, right?
what the 2 lizard men were doing?
What's that?
The 2 lizard men with us, what are they doing?
They're in shock, but they're sticking with the party. They're very fearful. They're unnerved. Maybe a better way to state that. Yeah, they're kind of shell shocked, like, oh my god, what happened to my village type thing.
While we're at the first party,
Based upon the size of the 2 lizardmen with you, they're most likely juveniles. They're smaller than the corpses in the room. What is it?
look to see what killed them. Was it a cutting wound, a bashing wound?
Good question. The lizardman corpse that Liza's found so far, I'm going to kind of talk forward. Its head was crushed, but there are some lacerations in the body. One of the limbs has been hacked off. The right arm is missing. There's also, you guys remember what the lizardmen looked like when you were there before? This is a tough one, so if you don't remember exactly. They had some primitive jewelry, maybe a necklace. This corpse has nothing.
Bodies have been looted.
Are there any enemy corpses?
No. The only corpses you've seen so far, which is one, is a lizard.
So yeah, what
Well, we do have the other direction in the river to explore. I was here 3 days. Probably
Thanks, man.
probably like end up back at the Guardians or something.
yeah, it'll take us to the first Guardian, I would assume.
You think? Because like I guess they were at a river, but
Yeah, they were following the river.
We're gonna treat this exploration of the lizardman camp as just the Q&A session. And if you want to go through hut by hut, we can do that. If you just want to ask me questions about what you find, you can do that as well. If you want to actively search for something, because of the state of the village, there's a lot of things that you're going to need to check for, because it is a mess.
Well, you've already found
better bring your
nobody
broom.
is living still alive here.
There's nobody conscious.
There's no conscious minds.
He can't listen in on dreams.
Yeah, he's going to pick up on any thoughts.
I'm examining the corpse then. How long does it look like the corpse has been dead?
Yeah.
Recent?
They're random,
Days?
but-
Can you make me a medicine check for that? I guess it'd be yeah. Actually, no. Make me a nature check because it's not a human.
really,
Is that wisdom? Or
It's not a mammal. It's a reptile.
I guess it is a map.
So it's a little hard to tell how long a reptile's been dead. I've kept reptiles my whole life, so that's the only reason I'm kind of injecting my personal thoughts into it here. That's my spin.
I didn't know it was dead for 3 weeks.
Clear what he was talking about earlier.
What's that? Oh, yeah, I know.
Did
For
you
the
have a-
check he had to make his own.
12.
12?
Want to make this very easy. The corpse is at most a week old,
Okay.
which has not been a
We
week.
haven't been here a week, have we? Maybe 4 days tops.
Mhm.
But hey, is
You've
there,
not been here a week.
is there any useful bedding?
Define usually.
Like,
Because the lizardman's bed
yeah.
is straw.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better than a lot of
Guys,
things.
been dead a week?
Are you
Any
sure it's
like
the same
cool
village?
fire pits?
Got a question for you.
Are you we guys sure? Are we sure this is the same village you guys came to last time?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look. I go to the hut at where the halfling was murdered.
Way down the river.
Oh, it wasn't like way down the river, but
Let's
yeah.
make you a couple minutes.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back. Tell him what hut you went to. He doesn't know that.
So we came down and we found this hut, and there was a halfling that had been.
Oh, dude, watch out for
Murdered.
piercers.
I know. I know. I'm watching out.
Maybe
We
you
buried him at
maybe you should take him
sea
with
slash river.
with you.
And then we dug a big hole and took a rest. And there was an effigy, a helmet, and I removed it, and that's why they all died.
Obviously, that was it. You didn't
But
put
they're
it
all
back
dead,
on.
so I can take the helmet.
Yeah, you can.
If it's there. If it's there.
He's writing the story for me.
Playing long game.
So Tyler,
Oh yeah, there were stairs right there. There are stairs right there. Also, I recognize. Isn't there like a sort of like center meeting area where we talked to that one guy? Yeah, we were kind of in this area, staring down some lizard dudes.
Plus, it's got a dock, doesn't it? Yeah.
All villages are arranged the same, guys.
You
like
just
a-
want to go back and see if the skull, if the
Yeah,
skull
every
is still
village
there.
is built like
so
a
to answer
communist
James's
apartment
question,
block.
is this the same village you guys saw before?
Yes.
Yeah, I recognize that guy. That was Tony.
We said that before we even walked out. So I-
Second corpse is dead. Possibly a female or a caregiver to the fact that there's a young next to her.
Oh, would you do that to me?
The young is always. Well, you're next to the corpses. You know, you can say, I'll stop at any time. They're both dead.
Yeah, I recognize
the
this
little
one.
one?
This was like Lizard Kate.
The little one,
She was
based
cool.
upon its neck being an odd angle, probably had a broken neck. The
I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Thank you for being descriptive, but
Continue the description for me.
Would you like to pass the torch to Kyler to look at the corpses?
yeah, you know what, Tyler? You go look at the dead bodies.
All right, I got so much medicine checking to do. So how did this one die?
Well, I can tell you without a check.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, you can look at the bodies. I mean, the last one had an arm torn off. And
All right.
all right, so the young, I mean, its neck is at an odd angle, not a natural angle. so
Okay,
its
they
neck
just
was
snapped the
broken.
child's neck.
The mother also had a neck broken.
Oh,
She's been flayed in the middle,
blade?
and there's no innards. Like, her intestines are gone. So
I
she's been
thought
cut
Blade
open.
meant that they peeled
But they
back
don't
the
seem to
skin.
have been eaten. Okay, so maybe
They're not there. Like, they're gone.
Maybe not. No. But the bodies themselves, they don't seem to be chewed.
No bite marks at all.
Oh, so not like gnolls. So does it look like ritualistic?
I would need a check for that.
There we go. Would this be religion?
Yes.
That doesn't matter because I don't know religion.
I do.
I'm the
Tyler
best
just
cleric
lost his
ever.
religion. I was gonna. How are you a cleric? You don't know religion.
Yes.
Awesome.
0.
A zero?
No. It's
What-
actually it's a 1.
You don't know.
It's like,
It's dead. That's
man,
what I thought
is
you
there a
did.
god? I don't know.
Can I do this?
That's why you said, "Are you there, God? It's me, Kyler. I need spells."
Yeah. obviously.
He said that in a previous session. That's why you said that. That makes
Can I
sense.
make the same check?
Yeah, the religion check.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like to look at, you're gonna look at the same corpse that Kyler's looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here having an existential
So
crisis. just
I'm
like,
envisioning that the elf wizard walking up to the human cleric and basically doing the cleric stuff. You know,
I just,
here, but you-
I just feel like as a DM, I would look at that and go, "Okay, you're casting spells. Are you?"
Oh, you have faith.
Anyone have speak
Lit-
with
lit-
dead?
What are you
Literally,
talking about? You
I don't
mentioned
need
it like
religion.
twice.
I'm faithful.
you can draw your power. Go ahead.
10, I think.
A 10.
And
Table
plus,
talk,
wait,
mentioned it twice.
are you a
Your modifier?
sorcerer or a wizard? Oh, you get modifiers. Okay, intelligence, so +3
He made the check.
plus.
He made the check, Kyler.
Okay.
72.
Yeah.
The game plays itself sometimes.
You got like a 16, dude. You're
Logan?
good.
This was most definitely a ritualistic killing.
Okay.
The removal of the intestines and the cut to get the intestines out was not from combat. It's perfectly clean up and down vertical.
Okay, so a couple of assumptions. There's only a couple corpses
I'm happy.
2 more.
because
Two more.
there's only a few
And
corpses
then in
here
Children's
because they
Garden,
kidnapped the
they're
rest of them
like, "Alright,
to
death
continue
cults."
doing this wherever they're doing it. And second assumption is the death cultists.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
Interesting. I almost said theirs, but Princess Exposition. She looks down at you and she says, "If the Beastmen have allied with the cultist of Thanatos, this is not good."
I mean, they might have. We didn't see for sure.
So
Uh,
I had a thought, but now it's gone.
Sorry.
Let's kill both of them.
third body.
Literally, it's gone. or-
That's what it was. I'm gonna walk to the next body.
So I just
Okay,
leveled
wait,
up.
just-
Got
I
a
thought you were making
mushroom.
check us. I tell you what it is first. You're gonna suck me
No,
like a
it's
check.
just-
This body is not stripped of its possessions. The previous two had nothing on it. This one's holding a spear. This one's also wearing some type of extremely crude leather armor equivalent. In game term rules, would be leather armor. You can imagine whatever leather armor the lizard man would wear. This one has had its head removed.
So it's dead. It's not alive.
Yeah, there's no head at all. Like, it's definitely dead. There's no thoughts from this one about that. There's no head. If you'd like to make the religion check, I'll give you advantage because you were able to determine this was ritualistic killing. You have a little bit of a knowledge. Maybe you have a pattern. You can see that there's something here.
Also-
you have some foresight going into it.
The one that was missing an arm, was that the same clean cut that was down the middle of the body and the head?
You're welcome to go back and look. of this.
Or you can ask her because she saw it.
So, is this body without the head, is a spear been used? Is there any blood on it?
Okay, good. I was going to say, yes, the spear has been used. If you're asking, I was going to say, like, tell me, like, what are you looking for?
Like, I'm not looking for a discount used spear here. I'm looking for has this seen some action
Yes.
at the time of death?
Yes.
Okay, blood is human looking? Maybe?
It's blood.
Red.
How old is it?
It's red. I'll give you that.
It's very red or is it dark?
Dark.
Wow.
Okay. She wants to
I'm
make the
looking for
religion
the-
check.
Yeah.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna go check the lacerations.
I'm gonna do the religion check on the
I'm gonna
looking
just
for the
throw
singing
out
head.
guidance.
17 plus 6.
This is definitely ritualistic.
I'm just gonna throw out guidance.
Then you want to go back to the first one?
Yeah, just to see if the cuts look like if it was the same item that made all the cuts.
You don't need to check this.
Okay, and then fourth body.
Fourth one. Okay.
I'm looking
So-
for the head. The
Oh,
singing
you're going
head.
for the head.
Yes.
CSI, the racing.
That's a good. I'm just thinking, what would be the best role for that? Would it be investigation or perception? I think
Investigation would very much be good for
Yeah, I
this.
think it's
Yes.
definitely an investigation check.
Is that wisdom or?
No, it's
If
intelligence.
not medicine, outright.
Investigation is intelligence, perception is wisdom.
Gonna make it back to the hut yet?
6.
A 6?
Yeah.
You do not find a head. You don't find any heads. Okay, so
You don't find any heads.
They're
I don't
headless.
seem to be getting ahead of this game.
so you want to go to the fourth? Did we take care of everything you wanted to do?
I'll look for the head.
Let's get this.
I'll look for the head
8
too.
plus 2.
You don't find a head.
Actually, there
I
are
know
no
head, y'all. They
heads.
took the head.
Fourth corpse. Again, one of the warrior types. Spear, similar armor. Yes, the spear is seen action. There is a dark. There's a dark liquid on the spear, most likely some form of blood. Guess what's missing this time?
Leg? Tail. Did it grow back?
And you don't need to check.
A
Huh?
head,
grow
an
back?
arm, a tail, an intestine.
They're making another
The
lizard man.
tail is missing off this corpse, and yes, it is again ritualistic cut. These cuts are being, whatever blade or implement's making these is really sharp. It's a very, very clean cut. That's the common thread amongst all these cuts. Yes, Kyle.
What direction are most of the armed guards dead? Like, I want to get a sense of what direction the attack came from.
You want to like? There's only 2 armed guards.
Okay, now I
That you
assume they would have been the first to respond to the attack.
EMT?
So, well, that's a good assumption.
So how far away are the bodies from each other?
Good question.
Yeah,
The bodies are on the side of the village closest to the river.
closest to the river.
They're kind of equidistant, left and right of the dog.
Do we see any tracks leaving the village? No tracks.
Just,
leaving
just a look on the ground, you don't see anything.
Okay, can I investigate? Or?
Yeah,
So there's like the river and then the back wall, or there's something on the other side of the river?
Gentlemen? Catch your question?
Guys are over there.
Kyler made mention of something.
There was a
I
dog.
don't want to steal his thunder because he does such a great job of explaining things. And it's his last session with us. So, Kyler, what's on the other side of the river?
Oh,
And you know what's on the other side of the
there are
river.
stairs?
No, the thing you warned about earlier. That's
Oh,
where they
the
were.
piercers.
Oh, the Pierce was on their side.
Yeah.
So they would have crossed the river at this point. So my assumption would be
Piercers
that
don't
everybody
cross
was
the
backed
river.
into a corner
Oh, the piercers fall on you
to
from
the water, and that because they knew that they couldn't escape through the water and over the other side because the Piercers were there. And the death cult just moved them in their corner, did their sacrifices, left the bodies where they lay, and then took everybody alive.
Well, where did the death cults come from?
Where did they go? That's the question.
Where did they come from? Where did they go?
Well, we know where they went.
Death cults.
Yeah.
Long time.
What's at the hut?
In the hut, nothing changed.
Is the effigy still? I take it. Put it back on. I go back.
I'm going to let you describe what they
A
say when
return
you
to
walk
form.
up, by the way.
I'm not walking, I'm jogging.
Oh my God.
Sword drawn.
Oh my God. Okay. Any other questions for me? Or are you guys just thinking? You all look very deep in thought.
So, if y'all remember, there was a staircase over there across the bridge that led to where Thanatos priest guy went through the bars. We could try to go through the bars again.
Okay. Well, I think we should rest now.
Are you back, by the way?
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, make a grand entrance. Come on. What do they see when you walk up jogging with your sword drawn? They don't know what this effigy is. Tell them.
so I have a lizard man skull helmet on. My eyes looking through its eyes. And it's got some symbols painted on the forehead of the lizard man.
So you see the half-orc walking up with a lizard man skull on his head. Sword drawn, jogging.
It's an improvement.
Sit down, dude. You're probably gonna get cursed.
I pull out my
I'm stuck with
cell
two
phone.
people. I'm already
Short
cursed.
rest.
Get in a defensive stance and start flames in my hand really quick.
What do you do?
Are you possessed?
What do you do, Demon?
Lift my visor up. It's me, guys.
I pull out my
ahead,
cell
put my
phone and
fire away.
order therapy for these two juvenile lizard men. They're going to need more than one psychoanalyst.
Yeah, by the way,
Dragonborn pulled out a cell phone.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that the juvenile lizard men are so upset by the fact that you just stole their
Did they react to my lizard man helmet?
The lizard man?
Yeah.
They're in shock. I'll just tell you outright. They're in shock.
I mean, how
They're
many-
not reacting
Put them out
to
of their
any one
misery
thing.
shock.
I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just saying that they've been through a tremendous amount of trauma. I mean, they basically walked in and saw their home destroyed.
Well, we don't know.
And a lot of their...
We killed their friends. Now they're following us.
It-
and their homes.
potentially their home. And there's the only other of their kind they see are some corpses that have been killed in very odd ways. You don't know if these two lizardmen are from this village, but based upon them going into shock and seeing the village, they had some form of connection with it. So there's not one thing they've reacted to more so than anything else so far. You know, they're not doing well.
Are we taking a rest here, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are taking a rest.
Yes, we're taking a rest here.
I am using the amenities.
I have to beat somebody with a
Did
top
you want to
hand
try
rock.
to
There's a river.
I'm taking a rest. I'm gonna sleep with an axe, and I'm gonna turn to it. Yes.
anything else you guys want to do? Short rest, long rest?
Long rest.
Long
I'd
rest.
like to set up a barbecue pit.
Are we barbecuing lizard now?
Well, I don't know. I want to fish with it and then roast fish. Can I do that in a long rest?
Can you catch some fish and roast them? Sure. Yeah, most definitely.
It might be death god fish.
I'm trying to think what would be a good role for fishing. Like, what would
Nature.
be
Survival.
Yeah, I think survival would be the one. That's right.
I mean, I'm a seagoing man.
Trying to thrive. not
Fishing
survive.
is how fishing is how I commune
It's
with my
survival.
gods. After making that terrible religion roll,
Yes.
yeah, I've got to get back to my gods. I got to go fishing.
You gotta find your religion again.
Yeah.
I go up behind him and I push him back in the water.
Wait, behind me? Oh,
Is this before or after your 2 minutes?
Before.
Okay.
wait, is he pushing me?
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, this is great. I'm gonna let you guys just hash this one out.
Alright.
While they're doing all this, I'm over to the side doing
How am I trying to kill you or kill him? Because this
out
is the
some
last
fishing
session.
line and
I
some
know.
sourdough.
How long does it take them
12?
to fish?
Yeah, you miss. You go.
You can fish as long as you
You
like.
go into the water yourself.
It makes us
Okay.
Yeah,
survive.
miss, I
What
just start
time of day
pushing.
is it?
Nah, you
It goes
miss.
underground.
No, try pushing
Okay.
it. You don't go anywhere.
So I'm gonna go find a
Let's
corner
see.
to
That's
sit
if
in
I was charging,
and
I would go
to
past.
trance,
Full
so
rush.
he calls
Fight
it,
back.
for the next 4 hours, and then I'm gonna stay awake while everyone else sleeps whenever they want.
The huts are all intact, so if anyone wants to sleep in a protected space, they can easily do it.
I'm gonna go to the farthest intact hut
Okay.
and go to meditate
Okay.
I'll sleep in.
for 4 hours.
So, Kyle, did you catch any fish?
Oh, survival check.
Yeah.
All right.
Survival check, and I believe it's a
I
D4 to
catch-
see how many you can catch.
14 fish. No, I'm kidding.
You have to favor the gods.
Survival is intelligence, right? Oh, it's wisdom. Okay, yeah, 17. I catch 14 fish.
Sure. Gary, what would you like to do? Anything in particular?
While they're playing around, I pick my boots off, get some fishing line out with hooks, open some
he's
stinky
just got
bait and put
14
on there, then
fish
tie to
sitting
my
out.
big toes, and lay back with the
Oh,
line
you're
going
setting
into
like
the
a
water.
trot line.
I like how we're all having like a weekend on the river next to a massacred village.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're
I
having a
was
weekend
like,
on the river
It's like, all right, beach
in
episode.
Mr.
a massacred
people.
village.
Eric, just to restock my equipment.
To be fair, this is normal for us.
That's
Usually
true.
we're the ones laying waste.
No, normal is us burning down the village first.
This is normal for
I
us.
mean, I can light it on a firewall.
It's like someone else
Just
did
take
our
out a
job
good-
for us. Let's have a day.
So I said,
I guess
normal
we
for
get
us
the
is
day
actually
off.
catching the place at 5 before we sleep.
And I lay down for a
Oh,
long rest, waiting
man.
for a fish to wake me up for a
I offer fish to the lizard pen. I'm like, here you go, buddies. They're in shock.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then once it flies us back, she goes to the restroom. She goes to the restroom.
Once I get a smoke again.
smoke, I think.
Well, you guys can think anything else you want to do in your long rest. I'll use the restroom.
I'm just going to be snoring away.
So does that mean
What am I doing in my long rest?
If there's any healing,
people are
let me know.
sleeping?
I mean, I'm not sleeping. I slept
I'll
like
just need some
8 hours
information on
ago.
that axe later.
I want to get all my spells
I don't
back
know. How
up.
long have you been awake?
We're underground. It's hard to tell.
I mean, I got out my bunny pajamas, everything.
There is a
Make
spell I found for the
tea.
Rangers that I really like.
Slept in my little.
I literally have no reason to rest.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
And I only need to meditate for 4 hours.
Blast somebody with
The only reason I'm resting is for the axe.
tracking that.
Yeah, I probably slept like 8 hours ago. I'm good.
What's that messed up?
Just having a long rest. Communing with the gods over fish.
I was looking at it last week. I was just like, man, I know, I got Rangers.
Anything else I want to do?
You could commune with your axe.
Again,
Oh, right. He needs to commune with his axe.
Spells. There's good spells for the paladin.
so I decided that if I'm one-handed after this, then I can't use two-handed weapons.
I mean, you could get a claw.
No, I'm gonna go the shield route.
Really? Then you spec for it. Two-hand.
Not yet. I mean, that's part of my fighter build already. Yeah.
Alright. Like, did he let you retcon that, or?
I don't know. I'm just gonna not care.
Okay.
Lose that benefit.
You guys put the dice over there.
Get the extra AC.
Red ones, but for
I don't know though. Maybe we'll be able to remove the mark without me.
Just get tattoo removal.
I was gonna try to just cut the mark off.
You could just have someone do remove curves. Can I do remove curves? 5th level?
Like a 5th level spell or a 3rd level spell.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of prayer of healing because I have not used that.
Prayer of healing takes 10 minutes, right?
Yes, it does. And I have this loaded up.
Yeah. What's his name? Turkey used it as an at-will once, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. Let's see, 2nd level. What do I get? Oh, no. Yeah, I can do that.
He's got like 7.
Tyler, how are you going to go out in a blaze of glory? Because I know you are. You have to, man. Have you decided yet?
I mean, I can do a long, contrived plot, which is basically a Batman gambit, but
Does it still hurt?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lightning bolt, and your god raptures you from this hellhouse.
Last week.
yeah, it happens.
What are we gonna do for the cleric after you?
Who's dying?
At level 6, I'm gonna try to take paladin, so pretty much a cleric.
Yeah, I'm dying, so I won't be able to play with you guys anymore.
Are you going to die?
Yeah.
Are you
Wanna
really?
die?
No, I don't know.
You
I say
or
the
your
cleric and
character?
the paladin fight it out.
Yeah,
See who dies.
hey, I've got my terminal wellness.
You can find the Minotaur King, and then you'll distract him while he's shooting the
Did you
fire.
find out what your
Or I
No,
don't know.
I'm waiting for Jonathan to get
Okay.
that information out. The Black Axe.
Oh, the Black Axe? It's +1 battle axe.
There is
Battle
one
axe or
series of
great axe?
actions where I could do like
The Great Axe is the stone.
Was that one magical? Okay.
It's not even wielded as a weapon, it's too heavy.
Did that
Throw
cleric
it.
have anything to get on him?
What's that?
Did the cleric have anything to get on him?
I don't know, just loot them.
The
Yeah.
death brief dude with
I
the
don't know,
shield.
I checked.
Wait, did we kill somebody?
Last session.
Last session they did.
Okay.
Nobody
Not that
checked.
far to backtrack.
Yeah, nobody checked any of the others.
Yep.
They
You
kind
got
of
the
just
axe.
ran out.
You grabbed the axe, but you
But
didn't.
he mentioned grabbing the axe, and I said, and somebody else said
Yeah.
we need to loot the bodies before we go. But everybody was in such a hurry to get out of there.
Well, somebody go with me and I'll go check the bodies.
I'll go back with him.
Okay.
Do you need your rest?
We'll go,
They go back and all the bodies are gone.
we'll go check the bodies.
It's like the old Batman cartoon. You're back where the bodies are.
Search through, see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Let's
Do you
finish
all
the
need a
long
rest?
rest first.
Okay.
Do y'all need a rest? I don't need a rest at all. I got
All I need is a short
completely
rest.
fine.
How long is a long rest?
8
Did
hours.
anyone have
8
damage at all?
I did.
From
I
last
had a little bit of
I
damage.
Did you folks heal?
I let him
Yeah.
hit me.
I did most of
I-
Long
it.
rest, you get all your health back.
Jonathan, I have cure wounds, and we can just say that I healed everybody who was here.
You don't need to.
After a long rest, you gain all your health back and half of your.
Did we take a long rest though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that people could regain all their spells.
That
Yeah.
that Black Knight bashed me over the head with an
Luckily, you can just sleep that off.
axe. Like a mortal head injury.
Rub some dirt on it.
As long as you don't do like.
Well, we found the lizard men, and they're all dead, presumably.
As long as you don't have.
I think
major
Let's
sounds.
ask Expo
Well,
what she wants
those
to do
4
next.
are dead.
Expo.
Expo.
Ask her what she wants to do, or have
Me
to
and
bring
her are the
shots
only
to do.
girls, so we're like homies, so I get to call her by her new name.
How did she get the name Expedition, Kyler? I have to ask that question.
Oh, you were like, at the end of the series, you're like, finally the curse is broken. Now I can tell you. Now I can tell you everything. And I'm like, oh, exposition.
His plot line wasn't as catchy.
Yeah, you were saying like, I'm so glad she lived because like, I was so mad that the group has just been kind of wandering around without any direction. And I'm like, all right, we got an exposition princess over here.
So my earliest memory was age 2. I can tell you everything.
Okay, so what does Expo want to do now since she is like, you know, giving our group a purpose?
She tells you that.
Wait a second. We already have a purpose. What's the purpose?
To camp
Like
out,
when?
to camp and have a
Us,
fun and
yeah.
party in
We're
the
the old
middle of
state agents.
massacred villages.
You're going to ask
Well,
what
no.
Princess Expedition wants to do?
Yeah, my homie,
Okay.
my girl. Can I be her lady in waiting? I'm just kidding. I really don't think
It's up to you.
Way
No,
too much of an adventurer for that.
I want to change your bedpan, please. That's what you just said.
She doesn't have a bed, so does she have a bedpan?
What's here?
I've seen so many DMs online worry about improv in their games, and I'm just like, have you ever been to my games? Like, the players improv constantly.
Like, have you?
It's like improv night at
Well,
D&D.
while they're figuring,
calculated
while
how
everybody
much
else is
lift
figuring
up?
out what they're going to do, I want to go back and check the bodies.
Okay, can you calculate?
So to
that
answer your
and
question,
double
when you ask Princess Exposition, I can't help but laugh when I say
I
that.
mean,
You
I
ask her, Expo, you ask Expo what to do. She says that you need to find out
shit.
what is going on between the death cult from Thanatos, death cult of Thanatos, and those loyal to the king. She would like to know what happened in the former barracks area that's now a large cavern, because that is something that is
This place?
has changed a lot. That was essentially a barracks room like the one that you guys were in with the North. So she would like to see what happened there. Maybe that would tell us what's going on or something.
All right, guys.
Was those barracks for
I
the
think we have
king?
a headache.
So you folks wanted to go back to the bodies.
Yeah.
You know, there's somebody expressing concern going back all the way to where you had the large fight.
Now with long rest, I can re-prepare my spells, right?
Yeah.
Oh! I can CSI this.
Okay. So wait, can we all just go back to here? And then from there, they can go examine the bodies and we can wait, and then we can all go explore the cavern.
If the whole party wants to go back to there, just tell me.
Yeah.
Does that sound like
I
a
think
plan,
I
guys?
think it's a good
Everybody
idea
cool?
because
Alright.
I'm tired of dissension
Okay,
today, so
alright.
sure.
And
Does
who
the
wants to go explore
I don't-
and look for the bodies?
This one, and which one?
Is the two young lizard men with us
That's a little
carrying
too
spears or
expensive
anything?
for me.
The two young lizardmen are still in shock even after the long rest.
Other elf.
If you want to bring them with you, you're kind of going to have to.
Yellow. He's got blonde hair.
Okay, I pick them up and I carry them away.
Stop.
Okay.
Wrong room.
Grab it late and listen. The brand new edition.
The staircase, the downward
Wait a
incline,
second. They wouldn't be able to
at
do
the
that.
bottom,
Speak English.
right at the entrance to the room, frozen solid. It's a large block of ice blocking the passage. It's not there previously.
Hey, someone
Wait,
with
at the bottom
fire
down there
spells.
of the
Fire
stairs?
this.
Can I fire the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If-
So
let's just
Like
hit it.
fireball or like what?
And also you as well.
fire
Sam.
sphere.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, you guys want to back up?
So just
Yeah.
you don't have to back all the way up. I'm not gonna.
He's not going to fire.
No incoming infernos. So cast fire sphere.
It's
like
15 times here.
as close to it as I can,
Okay.
and see if it does anything to knock the ice.
It begins to knock the ice.
Okay, so I'll keep concentrating on that. Works it down.
Okay. As the ice begins to melt into the room, like you can look through the ice. The room is floor to ceiling, a chunk of ice.
Yeah, I got falling damage. So
So-
what if like I were to drop a bone
No luck.
or something?
The bodies are still on the floor.
I
And
can.
then make
I'm
that
just gonna
into
move it towards the cleric, the priest.
Okay. It's going to take some time. What do the rest of you want to do while he's moving?
Oh, we're already in
Is he
position.
melting his way through?
Yeah.
But it's going to take a while. I mean, the entire room is encased in ice ceiling.
Okay,
I just want like a straight path to what I want.
okay, so I am in the front and I have dark vision, so I'd like to see what I can see in this cavern.
Okay.
And also, I thought you said that it had like phosphorus and
Yeah, there's glowing
Fungi?
fungus in the cavern.
Okay, so what's in a thing?
Large cavern with a stone floor. There are stalactite and stalagmite formations along the south wall only, which is nearest to you.
Nearest to me? Okay.
There's the stairs on the far side of the cavern. The floor is littered with all sorts of debris. Most of it looks to be just like rubble and rock. There is a large chasm in the ceiling going up.
Can I see up it?
It's about 60 foot up in the air.
I have dark vision. I can see it 60 feet.
See,
Especially if there's light.
you would see like that there is a chasm, but not into it because it's 60 foot up.
Aye.
That's light on this area.
Yeah, good.
When you say you're like just standing and looking into the cavern,
I'm looking for enemies, anything that looks out of place, anything that doesn't look natural, like man-made objects or any creature-made objects, any tracks of different kinds of creatures moving through there, footsteps, droppings, anything.
so for that I want you to make a perception roll because you're not actively investigating.
What's my perception? 6.
I thought it was a good roll based on the look on your face. All right, so there's a few natural sounds. Maybe some water dripping from condensation, creaks or groans. I mean, nothing ordinary. The one sound that you hear sporadically is the unmistakable squeaking, maybe scratching of some type of rodent.
We fought some giant rodents when we first started this trip.
Your flame sphere, I was going to say it's about halfway to the corpse. I need you to tell me, as you approach the corpse, when do you stop?
Were you planning on stopping?
Do you want to burn the corpse?
I don't.
Did you want to see the look on Kyler's face? Are you planning on stopping?
Don't stop. Get it, burn it.
Oh, man.
I want to stop it like above him, and then
How big is this sphere?
5 foot radius.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense. You can just bake them. It can be a broiler, kind of.
So I'm gonna hold the sphere like 2 feet above him, so the heat is close enough to melt the ice away from him, but not to burn him.
And you get a nice
That's
even
my
simmer.
objective.
Yeah.
Whether that works or not remains to be seen.
He's gonna taste delicious if he keeps cooking them this way.
Do we have any salt?
I was about to say, you gotta throw some seasoning on there, man.
I mean,
Raw
you look through the
man
lizard men's like cupboards.
Well, it's not going to be raw man.
We can't go
flesh.
back
It's gonna be
again.
cooked
That
man.
way it'll be
flesh,
frozen.
unseasoned, not seasoned.
So the only signs of life or activity you heard or saw, Liza, are the sounds of some type of rodent in the cavern.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell everybody what I heard and saw, but I'm also gonna let them know that I might have missed something. So if they want to do their own look around and
I immediately do my own investigation.
I hop down.
Okay, now, an investigation is going to require actively going into the cavern and looking around.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's what?
Just
Wait,
make sure we're on the same page here.
now what's our location again?
How high up is this drop?
Well, there's two options. You're either investigating
Is it like
depth
a
of
also,
the
drop down?
I will
body
let
or
you know. I will let you know that there was a giant chasm
How
in
high?
the roof.
How high?
I don't know.
This
The
is very
roof goes
important.
up to 60 feet, and then there's a chasm that goes up higher
Do
than
you
that.
have a
Higher
quiver on
than
your
60?
back?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that.
Do you have a quiver on your back?
Yeah.
I walk up and grab an arrow and put light on this.
Okay.
Shoot it up.
I'm always there with the light.
So back to the flame sphere. So you want to kind of lift the flame sphere up towards the ceiling, position it over the body, and then melt the ice down below.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
was
hoping.
rolling.
Hoping the radiating
What?
heat melt without burning.
Just a second, it'll be there. So let's see what these cavern people are doing
So there's an arrow flying up
with light.
with light. The light cantrip.
It is a lit arrow.
So the sounds you heard of rodents, they don't like light, screeching and scurrying and running.
It's like
Somewhere
a
in the
flare
cavern.
going up into the cavern. I'm excited.
Do we see anything?
Huh?
Do we see anything?
You see the Like as far as the rodent sounds, no.
I shot it up into the. I'm looking up.
It goes into the chasm.
Okay.
I continue watching until it comes back down.
What avenues
back
of
down?
advance?
Well, that's what I'm waiting on.
Not yet.
I'm still watching.
Okay, I wasn't looking up. I was looking around the cave when he shot it. Did I see anything?
Perception check.
14 plus 1.
You see a number of small rats running away from your location, because that's where the arrow came from. They appear to be running towards the end of the cavern on the map. Direction be towards sand.
All
Where's
right.
the chasm? Like right here.
Can you
Oh,
put me in
you
there?
need draw the chasm in the ceiling with that help you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you put me in there underneath the chasm?
Have we gone up the
I'm the half
stairs
orc.
yet?
Next
The
one.
half orc?
This one?
Yeah. I'm in there. Like I went in there,
One
shot
more.
it straight up.
Move us in there too.
No, exactly.
Have you seen Grown Ups
straight
too?
up.
Matt, you see you?
I've seen Grown
Yeah,
Ups
this
too.
Okay, well, you
They play
I-
arrow
you
roulette.
enchanted the arrow,
I'd be right
right?
next to him.
Yeah, arrow. Straight up.
Bring us
Stand in a
follow.
circle.
Anybody else? Me and
All right, I'm headed up those stairs.
Sam, you were back down there.
Yeah.
Do you still want to be there?
Yeah. That'll take forever.
Right.
I'm only waiting 3 rounds.
If that arrow has a flight time of
18 seconds. It's unnatural.
yes,
Anything more than I would say 10 seconds, and it's unnatural.
What's your rolling perception check?
15.
That's higher than that.
you have proficiency perception? No. Well, I do.
I do too, but I never use it.
I would like to roll a perception check if allowed.
What if I say no?
I deny my perception check.
I will be imperceptive. You know, the foundation of knowing our own existence is that of perception.
Holy Nietzsche, where did that come from?
Huh?
Perception is just a man-made concept.
No, it's not. It's our very foundation of, like, deciding whether or not we exist.
The notion of self is a lie.
All right, I'm at 16 on that
The
perception.
cake is alive.
Sounds
It depends
about
on where
what
the cake came
2007
from.
means.
Liza, when the arrow shot up with light and you were watching and you saw the rats running around, you saw that in the cavern.
A staircase and
4 large pillars going from the floor to the ceiling.
anything significant about the pillars?
Cylindrical,
No
No.
carvings?
no symbols, no writings, no pictures.
Oh,
Maybe like an artistic groove in them or something. You know,
Yeah, that's
nothing that would communicate
you shouldn't write
words or a
that
story.
anywhere.
Oh,
Just be glad that's
can I
between you
cast
and
detect
me.
magic?
What's the range? Is it 100 foot on detect magic?
6?
Is it 60?
60.
Okay. Can I move up and just cast?
I just want to know the range is so I
I
know.
walk to those
how far it
stairs.
Alright, I'm gonna move up and.
No, I walk to those
You're
stairs.
gonna move up too? This
I'm
is
walking
right?
right up to the
30 feet.
I am
Right?
on those stairs by
30
now.
feet.
Alright, so he's here.
I'm on the stairs.
Back up.
I am
Ah.
being good.
He's there, and I'm gonna be right here,
Back
and
up.
I'm gonna
Back
cast
up.
detect.
Back up.
Back up. Back up. Halfway across the cavern.
Oh, yeah, we only have 30.
No. Something happened.
All right, what happens?
Okay.
Sometimes the players are at the shore themselves, right? So I have to jump in and have fun every once in a while, right? As you two are walking across the caverns with the full intention of going up the staircase and or checking out the pillars, either one, doesn't matter. From behind each of the 4 pillars, a knoll jumps out with a knocked arrow and bow, barking, yelping, one of them speaking in common, asking you, why are you here?
I knocked an arrow.
We're
No.
going to stop there.
What? Like for the night?
What's happening to my arrow?
Pathetic, Jonathan.
And guess
Why
what?
is that pathetic?
I'm not here next week, so you're all alone.
Oh yeah.
I'm all alone in
Now,
a cave.
If
with
Kyler would like,
portals.
it's Kyler's discretion Kyler is welcome to give someone his character sheet, or maybe make a copy or something on the printer, and you guys can play him as an NPC. I don't care.
Yeah, I can print the.
Because that way, if Kyler had, and the reason I say this, Kyler had mentioned, you said that you might come down and play periodically.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be a way to, bring you back in. It's so up to you guys.
I like
That's a good stopping point.
I like playing.
It leaves you on a cliffhanger,
I like playing
right?
clerics anyway. So.
I have to write all the
I was
secrets
so
now.
excited. I was like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
finally
stop-
gonna get in combat.
I'm going to stop the stream for the night.